Well, hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Friday Night Bricks. It's episode 356 tonight. You get a small picture of my face and a big picture of my hands. I am going to be taking apart.
So you've devolved then. You switched back to the bad view.
That's fine. That's, this is what it's all about. Lego. So, so I will be taking apart Lego tonight. I've got these, and I've got a bunch of levels that all need to come apart. And so that's what I'll be working on. Or I might be building new buildings for the layout. So that's what I'll be working on. How is Brett this evening? Oh, shoot.
I'm good, thanks, Pete. I've been working on the layout all day, so I'm just pottering about. But yeah, I'm here to be in the chat and keep an eye on the chat for you. So
okay, it looks endurable. How is endurable?
Friday.
Endurable is fine.
What is endurable working on this evening?
Some sort of my last bricks and pieces order, so I'm going to put that stuff away and then hopefully get to some building finally.
Cool. And then we have Victor, Mr. Ralph. It looks like he's playing in the swamp tonight. So if he doesn't get too wet.
Yeah, it's wet. But yeah, I'll be building I'm working on 2 new areas over here.
Ooh.
One of which will be transitioning over here, but at a larger scale. And then there's going to be a very small harbor over here for the Crocs to unload some of that lovely cheese stuff.
So, nice. So, yeah.
I have, you can't see them. Hang on. There has been a tree factory underway this afternoon.
It's called a lumber mill, Victor. Get it right.
No.
Oh, you're not.
It's factory assembly at this point.
You're not chopping them down quite yet.
Actually, I've been working on making the trees taller. Larry had made some strange comment last night or last week.
He makes strange comments every night.
I know he does. He really does. But to make things taller, and I said, yeah, we're going to try to add a couple of inches to all of the trees. So that's what I've been.
That's true. Elevation makes a big difference on the dimension of your build.
Yes, it does.
Well, actually, you should take some good pictures, send them to me, and that way I can maybe make some like wintry ones, and they'll kind of maybe match.
Nah, we don't want to do that.
What? Then I got to build Wagner trees then. So.
Yeah, that's true.
A bad thing, Reed.
No, Wagner's trees are pretty good, but actually, I found a bunch. I found a bunch of the like the tails, the glow in the dark tails. So I'm gonna have to go back and look at some of your bushes or your trees that use those. See if I can make something out of those.
Hello, Denmark. Hello, Jeff. Hello, alternate candidate. Hello, MJ Bay.
Oh, yep.
I see Jeff. I see, of course, Denmark in there. MJ. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a good weekend.
Thanks for repeating, Victor.
Yeah.
Hey, I can be nice a little bit.
Really?
No.
Just checking.
We're not all like you, Mr. Wagner. In the voice, in the voice.
See, this is what I'm working on the paths. Notice, Ralph, I added a spot for the rainbow today.
Yes, notice.
I see that.
Portal. I actually had forgotten the path over here to the Memorial Tower and then put that in the other night. But yeah, so it's just kind of, so it's pretty much a lot of translucent parts and some dark blue round tiles. And there's a couple of buildings I worked on the last couple nights. Got to enclose the trenches a little bit. But,
Well enough.
But yep, the rainbow portal. There were two buildings there. I was like, we need the rainbow portal, so I got to do that. So, and underneath the portal, it's all like gold tiles and stuff. So marked in terms of where it's at. So, and then it's like, let's see here. There we go. The rainbow portal.
Not sure what are you insinuating with all those chains?
To make it look like an actual portal.
Okay.
I guess
since portals have lots of chains.
Just trying to give it some kind of a look that makes it kind of portally, I guess, would be what I would give it.
Looks kind of.
Is it portly or portally?
Portally.
Or orderly?
I mean, I had lightsaber blades once,
not a word.
but the lightsaber blades didn't like go all the way across the whole thing, and so the chains did. I mean, I guess I could, and it's gold, and so everything around the rainbow should be like, there's no pot of gold, but there's lots of gold around it. What do we got here? Brett's got a wagon.
Why is the portal gold?
I don't know, because
a big wagon. Look,
it's
not conventional size. This is a big wagon.
Isn't it supposed to be a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? So we just, we're just making.
Wait, is it a portal or is it a rainbow?
It's a rainbow portal.
Because the pot of gold's at the end of the rainbow, but the rainbows don't have portals.
No, but
and the rainbows are forming the portals. None of this makes sense.
That's okay. I mean, you being a fantasy guy, I figured you'd at least get the gist of it. I guess I was wrong, but that's okay.
Well, you're melding too much stuff together in a nonsensical way is the problem. You're Harry Pottering everything.
It's all about fantasy and imagination and illusion. You just have to use you have to close your eyes.
You're using these very different terms and just mishmashing them together.
Close your eyes and imagine you're standing in front of a beautiful rainbow. And you're expecting a pot of gold, but instead something comes through underneath the rainbow.
Not if you're in the front of a rainbow.
If only an Irish guy pops up and says, "Not for you."
I'm suspicious that when you come through the portal, you're going to find yourself chained.
Exactly. It seems very deceptive.
Well, then I will work on something else then, perhaps. But that's what I had used prior. That or I need to maybe add some stuff to it.
Just reroute it for a black hole.
I could just do the portal without anything behind it, with anything underneath it. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to have something there.
Don't you have all those trans pieces that are hard to use? Just make some sort of looks like a shimmery portal that you go through.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to.
Like
I can try that. I can try to use. Actually, I don't think I took them out to storage. I have all those bars.
Well, why don't you do you have those trans purple flecky ones, right? Or didn't you get some of those that aren't just trans, but they're trans with sparkles to them or something? Why don't you put those in the middle of the portal so it looks like you're going through something else?
You can do that. You mean just do sparkle? Okay. The sparkle 1x1 bricks, purple.
Like do something solid so you can't see through it. So it looks like the portal goes somewhere else, but you can't see through the.
Okay. Good idea. I'll play with that idea and see if I can do that.
Reed, I thought you'd used all your sparkly bricks with Hooja.
No. Private Sparkles has not stolen all my frickin' stuff yet. He isn't ranked high enough to take them all. He's gonna have to work on that. So yeah, I've got a bunch of those. No, because they were. I think weren't those something that was on the wall? So I think I ended up with a boatload of them somehow at one point. So where is Butt Shop? I don't know.
I guess Johnny G's here. If someone's asking about Butt Shop. It's early in the show.
They'll get to
Johnny G last week, didn't we? Hello, Couldn't Cliff.
They'll get to Butt Shop when they need to get to Butt Shop. Probably when I go to pick up his Eagle Spire to take with me to Colorado. So it joins Ralph and I in our Chima layout. So we need those eagles
Mr.
in the middle.
Wagner, question. Do you have the gold Lego Knight?
What was that? What was that, Brett?
Do you have the gold Lego Knight, the one that's about $100? Do you have him in your collection?
I do. Yes.
How many of him do you have?
Would it be cheeky of me to ask you to show it to us?
Let me see if I can find him.
I think he went to look for it. That or he cut out one of the two.
I said, would it be being cheeky if I could ask to see it?
Well, he either cut out or he went to look for it. So.
Yeah, I went to look for him. I have it's actually Z Cerberus's fault that I have a copy of him because I have a box of all the Guild of Historica sig figs that I had to make, and this was Z Cerberus's.
Oh, lucky him. Oh,
lucky me for picking it up while it wasn't ridiculously expensive. So
thank you for showing it.
Yep,
I appreciate
it. So does Z have a copy of that figure in his own collection?
Yes, he does. I mean, that's what I was using as a.
Cool.
This is a little better. The light isn't quite as reflective.
That's all right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
So, and he's got some back printing as well.
So what is your Guild of Heroica sig fig look like? Do you have yours handy?
I don't know that I have him handy.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the elves, but with the brown hair instead of the blonde hair. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can pull that out later. I know where that one is. It's with my other elves, but.
Oh, okay. And I haven't done. Has that group been active at all lately? Because I have not done anything since.
There's still a little bit going on, but not a ton.
And I think after you told me about it, I think I went and I think I signed up, but I didn't really do much after.
You did. Yeah, it's very shiny, and the lighting didn't help with that. It made it very difficult to see.
So, cool
That's
stuff.
one on the to acquire list. That one. That's one to get. That and the green horse bargain.
So that's now a really expensive fig now, huh?
It's a lot of dollars, though. The gold knights are. Yeah, the Gold Knight's about 100 US, and the Bardin in the UK is £70 upwards.
Dang.
So yeah, they're not cheap items, but just like seeing that, not everybody has got it. I know, Johnny G, I know.
It's Endurable and Fandor. Lots of people tonight. Which was that? What era was that from? Was that the is that fantasy?
Well, the Gold Knight, Pete.
Yeah.
I think it was around the time of Vlad.
Oh, there it is. Fantasy era. Yeah,
around that time. Don't quote me on it. Don't quote me on it. I could be very wrong.
Well, quoting Brett, it's from the fantasy era. And it is from the fantasy era somewhere. It's I just don't remember what set it was. But it's one of the kingdoms / fantasy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Drawbridge Defense. Yeah.
Is that the one that comes with the that's not the one with the skeleton ship, is it?
Skeleton Horse. No. You're talking.
No.
You're thinking. Yeah. No.
Yeah, there's one with a skeleton ship that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's the. Oh God, I had two of them too, and I can't think of the dang.
That one's a little harder to come by, I think.
I had two of them, and I don't know what I did with that one. Let's see here, that one. It was the skeleton ship attack. Yeah, that one was wild. That one I picked those up on sale. I think I built one, and I don't know whatever happened to the other one. Actually, they have ironically, I was at the Bricks and Minifigs today, just looking at stuff, and they had the Troll Battle Wheel was up on one of the shelves. And what else was up there? There was another. I think there was. Oh, a Dwarf Mine was up on the shelf too. I was like, wow. Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Oddly,
yeah.
I have those.
Lord of the Rings sets for sale over here on the marketplace, but unfortunately, I'm a bit broke at the moment.
I didn't get the Battle Wheel, but I have the Dwarf Mine. That one I think is built somewhere. But I was actually.
What was that about Lord of the Rings, Brett?
Dwarf Mine and took it apart. There's two sets on the marketplace in the UK. One of them's a wall, and the other one's a smaller set, and they're about $1.50, I think. But yeah, I'm broke at the moment, unfortunately.
For a ward, so or for the warg attack or whatever. Like hello, Zisu.
I think this will be as close as I get to having a corgi dog right there. That's as close as I'm gonna get. So.
Yeah, I would say the Hobbit Hole is and Helm's Deep are probably the two best sets to come out of the Lord of the Rings, but the figures were phenomenal. They are the best thing that happened to the castle other than CMF.
I got a Hobbit Hole somewhere. It was I think it was a demo set at the store.
I'd like to get the Hobbit Hole at some point, but yeah, again.
Well, that one I got to figure out if I've got. Hopefully the pieces that broke are brown pieces I got sitting in my collection, but yeah, it didn't travel well over the last few years. So, but that was
yeah, the $30 Orc and Rohan Soldier Uruk-hai Rohan Soldier set was the best set of the series for value and everything by far. But yeah, Helm's Deep and the Hobbit Hole were the best ones.
Oh, yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, that was a good one. I had a few of those at one point too. I mean, I don't think I have. I think
again.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's $50.
Yeah, I believe it.
I'm looking for the other ones because they're the sets I was just telling you.
The wagon with Gandalf. Gandalf turns.
Yeah, that was cheap for the longest time, and now those sets have finally started going up.
Yeah, I had a few of those. I mean, I think the only thing left I have left is the Council Elrond or something. That one small set I think is about the only one I got left. I think.
You still have one of those? I might be interested in that. We'll see.
Because that was the one I think they drafted it one year at Chicago, but I didn't do that. But I ended up getting one somehow, and I think I went and bought one because of the coloring of the plates or whatever, some of the gold plates. But I never did anything with it. I just kind of threw it in the collection and just kind of been sitting on it. look at it every
That's
once in
the
a while.
one that I was looking at.
Oh yeah, that one's kind of cool. I like the weapons in that one.
Which one?
The Urukai Army. Is that the one you were talking about?
Oh yeah, that's the one I was talking about. That one. The figures in that are worth a ton, and that was a phenomenal army builder.
Yeah, I ended up with a few of those. So we'll put that. Yep. Somebody says, yep. Ralph, tell everybody how many of those beautiful green ships you have.
They arrive exactly when they intend to, just like me.
You're muted, Ralph. Just in case, if you didn't know.
Why'd you tell him?
Because I'm a nice guy sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Are you referring to this ship?
Yes, that ship.
9. And then I have 6 of the helicopters.
And that was that helicopter you took from agents that that was the same green one?
No.
Oh, that's a different one. Yeah. Okay, now
The big one that I had motorized at Nebraska Brick Days. I have 6 of those.
Yeah.
And I will have 2 of those motorized for the show in April. I don't think I have enough room for any more than that.
Not a big show?
No, Larry was complaining about how much space I wanted.
Did you really? Did he already do that?
No.
Actually, I got to look at my emails and I wonder if he's complaining about MySpace too.
No,
he
he's
doesn't use MySpace anymore. He's moved on to Facebook.
About time.
I know. He's behind the times. We're not that far behind.
Yeah. So, but I'm glad to hear that those Lord of the Rings sets are so valuable because I have a number of them. I might have to part with a few so I can get some more Crocs.
That's not a very good use of your Lord of the Rings sets.
I'm not getting good use out of them now. They're all sitting in their original boxes unbuilt.
Which ones?
Most of them. I was going to. I have plenty of them. I'll have to take them out. Can I reach in here?
I mean, how heavy are they? Would you be able to hang them from our canopies or anything, or not?
So.
Yeah.
But I've got a few of those.
Did he email you about that space or whatever?
No.
You just figured.
I figure he's going to complain either way.
That's okay. I mean,
It's in nature.
What's up, dude?
I mean, I guess the question I would say,
look who finally arrived. He gets later and later every week.
There's Jude.
Must have been eating.
Yeah, because you can't eat and watch a stream. That's true, Reed.
Well, I can.
I lost my train of thought. Ralph, when's the last time you've displayed the whole Croc Village at a DENLUG type show? Ever?
It has never been fully displayed.
Except for at Nebraska Brick Days. So what you got to say is well, Larry, I don't have to bring the whole thing, but that means Nebraska would get the better showing. I can do that, but wouldn't you want to have that showing in your own state?
To be fair, it was not fully on display there either.
Well, you don't tell Larry that.
Yeah, don't tell Larry.
Yeah, I won't tell Larry.
But I mean, we had the same size layout that we're requesting here, but more in a square fashion. We're actually being nice and saying we'll actually do a rectangle this time instead of a square.
Oh, that is so nice of you, Reed.
So
we are being considerate.
We are saving them space technically, unless they need to put us in a square, which would maybe work if it had to, but it's not really. I guess for mine, I guess it really wouldn't matter. But
really don't want to do the square.
I don't really want to do the square either. No place to sit really. That
was very difficult at Nebraska Brick Days, not having a place to be out of the crowd, as it were.
Place to hide.
UCS Hobbit hole, really?
What?
That would be surprising.
UCS. What? Oh, that'd be,
That's the Ultimate Collector Series, Reed, is what it stands for. It's Wagner sets that are more complicated.
Well,
typically cost a couple $100. Surprised you're not familiar with it.
I am. My Hope Castle Complex could probably be considered a UCS. You know, it definitely costs us more than a UCS set. But
I know your story did that, Reed.
These aren't Fox. That's Lego Ideas, and then the Bricklink series, Reed.
I know. Greetings from the chat.
What's up, Jesse?
Hey, Jesse's Brick Galaxy. How you doing?
Yes, you do have a point there, Zisu. Oh, in the chat. What is he doing there?
Probably working on maps.
Yeah, that's true. Whenever Jesse's not on the show, he's working on maps. Good point.
He's plotting death. I mean,
Yeah, he's
plotting background.
He's plotting a TPK, a team kill.
Toilet paper kill.
Yeah, toilet paper kill. Yeah, that's what he's planning.
Covered in toilet paper.
We're all going to be sitting on the can. And he's just going to come in and wipe us out.
Oh, see, this is not the place for that type of humor.
No. I'm sorry.
Especially if you're one of the two that got knocked out last time.
Why is this not working?
Oh, Jeffy, you're working on kickflips tonight? That's awesome. I can't wait to see those next week on the stream. Are they life size, Jesse?
Let's hope we have our rogue for a change. Maybe we'll actually find some of those traps. I keep activating them all. So
yeah, it's more fun when you just run across them and they work. Deactivating them or disabling them is a lot more boring.
Yeah,
it's like a PG adventure instead of a rated R adventure.
Well, the good thing is my soul is gone, so you won't have that crazy, barbarian doing that. I mean, it'll have to be someone else tripping traps tonight. So it's a soulless barbarian right now. So
wait a minute, the barbarian had a soul to begin with?
Yeah, that's what I'm questioning.
Somewhat.
You can't somewhat have a soul, Reed. It's an all or nothing.
Well, then I guess it's probably up for debate. Nice, Mizu. Did you order anything good? What would you order? Spill the beans.
Yeah, I've ordered from Burkina on Bricklink, and I've gotten from Burkina, Germany, I think. I've gotten orders within 3 days from them. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, that'd be good. Nice quicksand in the dungeon. You betcha. Yeah, I finally got mine from November.
I just got my second order from October this week. Finally, it was from October 13th. I got my November order a couple weeks ago, and finally got my October order. So hopefully, they're finishing clearing out all of that backlog.
Especially if they don't even have it active for the United States. I mean, they got to be getting caught up. There's no new orders coming in, right?
Yeah, the $1,000 UCS Death
That
Star is
problem with
complete
vintage sets,
waste.
there's always plenty of them.
I mean, how much bigger than the previous Death Stars is it supposed to be?
All Star Wars is a waste, Kevin Wagner.
Hey!
Facts are facts.
Oh, I still have that. Still have that one set I got on trade too. I like the Attack of the Worms. That was a good set. That was a good draft. That one. Oh yeah, Council of Elrond. That's the one. Yeah, I got that somewhere floating around. That doesn't look.
Yeah, that little $10 Hobbit set that comes with the Witch King and Elrond and Galadriel. I should have picked up a ton of. I only ever grabbed one. That was a huge mistake.
Which one? Oh,
I just explained which one.
Witch King Battle? Okay, yeah. I don't know if I ever. How much was that one? Was that another cheap one? I must not have seen that one. The only one I picked up that was small was the other battle, the Wizard Battle one. I had a bunch of those at one time. But yeah, I mean, a lot of that stuff I made the mistake of liquidating back in the days.
No, I told you stay out of that.
Were you talking to us or were you talking to the dogs?
One of my golden retrievers has made an appearance and was staring rather greedily inside of one of my Lego boxes. She has the look of, I'm going to cause trouble. And lately they have been doing their best to steal Legos and turn them into garbage.
Sorry, Brick World. No Larry this week to drop anything. I don't know where he's at. So. No free drop test this week.
Hey, Brick World.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of what I said to Kevin last night when Hinkle didn't have any of his fun stuff working on his stream. I'm like, oh, no doodads. I'm out of here. Yeah, he does love to drop them. He's, might be too far away from the next show for him to be dropping. He's got to wait until it gets a little closer to do that. Because then Troy will tell him it's a good opportunity to make it better. So, yeah, I'm not sure where Mr. Hinkle is this evening. I guess we need to do the Hinkle chant and see if he'll show up.
He's waiting for us to get on to Reed's Love Life session. He doesn't become active.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Section.
You're right. I don't want Kevin. I don't want Hinkle to show up. My bad. Sorry. I forgot why I didn't want him to show up. Now I know. Okay. No Hinkle dance. Oh, there we go. There's Z. Z's here. Z. You know, we've seen your shiny sig vig. Pretty snazzy. Are those connected? Two gray connected together? Ralph?
Yeah. Those are two really large Mills modules at the end of the day.
Connected together. Yipes.
So right over here is their pins. The other pins are over here. They're already underneath. There will be... Shoot, now I forgot.
How
There
tall?
are 4 crossed. No, 6 across in the front.
6. Yeah, that's right. That's 90. Yeah.
Sorry, it's a long day. I can't do math right now.
Only 90 inches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too high.
Unlike Nebraska brick days, I wasn't going to have a lot of small Mills modules. And since the Croc headquarters was doubling in size anyways, it seemed like a good time to rebuild.
I think the pass will help. I'll do some landscaping. Does glow in the dark. The pass glow in the dark, which is kind of nice. I do like that. That's kind of cool. So
yeah, I need to order some more glow in the dark weapons. I have them in my shopping cart.
yeah, I was looking at the hunter tribes weapons when I was looking at the Chima Encyclopedia at the Bricks and Minifig today.
Did you
I would look at the Ice Bear weapons, but since they didn't put them in the book, all I have is my battle kit to look at, battle pack to look at for instructions for the weapons they used. So,
well, you can also look at the Chima show.
Well, Reed, you could always wiki it, you know.
yeah, I got the instructions. So I mean, I think the weapons they'll primarily be using is probably stuff that is in the battle pack.
No, get your Sage. Go find another human to bother.
Uh-oh. Sage is getting in trouble.
Not sure what.
I think Sage wants a timeout in her kennel. I think is what she wants.
No, that would be a fight that I don't want to deal with.
Oh. No, that's not an easy escape there.
No. Did you just take a Lego? Come back here. Sage.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. All right, go. You better not have swallowed it.
Good evening, Mark.
Well, hi.
You caught the tail end of Dog versus Lego.
I love that part of it very much.
All except for the people who lose Lego to the dogs.
Yes. That is the problem.
Wizards.
I caught you that time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, now we need Larry. Now we need
Wizards,
something to
doing
drop.
wizardy things.
Larry. Come on. Larry, where's Larry?
Are we supposed to chant to
Well, it has worked with other people. If we chant their name enough times, they sometimes will show up. I kind of worked with Hinkle, and worked with Butt Chop enough times, and so.
Where is this still playing? Sorry, it's me with the. But I muted the. I'll just close it. There we go. Sorry.
Hello, Mark.
Amateur mistake.
Look at that! Look who we summoned, and he showed up.
There he is.
We 100% summoned him.
Bob Bark and Bark are here.
It is showtime. Yes. Nice. Do I hear the
ankle dance?
Do I hear the voice of Kevin Wagner?
You do indeed.
Kevin, I bought a bunch of pieces this week because I have a building I'm trying to put a stone texture on the side of, and it was your technique in what was the year we did color versus monochrome? Was that like
14, 15?
Yeah. You had your Castle Village with the cobblestone street that was 2x2 rounds, 1x1 rounds, and then just the studs making the.
Yes.
I'm obsessed with that technique, and I've borrowed it several times.
All night.
It's such a great technique, and I just wanted to say, like, thank you for it because it's ingenious and it creates a really good texture.
Well, and it was either Phil or Ben that suggested doing the rounds in addition to the tiles, so I can't take full credit for it.
Oh, interesting.
But the studs up. So, because I was just going to do tiles other than where the figures walked, and one of the two of them suggested doing the interspersing studs, and that turned out much better.
Yeah, your execution of it was fantastic.
Okay.
No matter whose idea it was.
Well, thank you very much.
It must be a blue moon or something because I'm being nice to Kevin.
Yeah. This is unusual.
I know, right?
Must be drinking some blue milk or something.
And then, Ben, we were showing off, I was showing off Z Cerberus' Sig Fig because Brett asked about the gold knight from Kingdoms.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
So
It's
I
around
said,
here
thanks
somewhere.
to you. Yeah, thanks to you, I have one of those because I picked it up specifically to be able to include your Sig Fig in my builds.
There it is. Gotta keep him out of the light there. There he is. Very golden-y.
Ooh, look at that! He's in a case and everything's protected.
Yeah, he's in the Brick World, Brick Shell.
Brick shell case.
Hey. For
One of our best
individual
buddies.
Sig Fig.
What the hell is wrong with this arm?
Wait, where'd those come from?
Those came from Brick World. Special
Is that
edition
something you
last
did?
year.
Really? I didn't
Swaggy.
even know those were out there. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's something that we offered in the pre-purchase merchandise.
I completely missed it.
So I got me one. Actually, I think I got 4 of these. Miles managed to break his pretty early, but I got three that still work. So
We're opening that up this week, Wagner. So,
nice.
yeah, take a look. The Sig Fig lanyard case will be in there.
Excellent. Well, that's perfect timing then. Thanks for showing that off, Ben.
yeah. It does say
no,
Brick
this-
World 2024 on it, so I would assume the next ones will say 2025 on it.
No,
Well, if it didn't say anything, then that's.
Is it going to say Brick World forever then? So that it's just
I
good
know,
for every
right?
Brick World?
so we can, just take the excess stock and sell them whenever. No, we ran
Exactly.
out of those. We did buy a bunch extra for people to buy on site. They were all gone by the end of the weekend. Actually, we had to create more and send them to people who had pre-ordered, and we accidentally sold theirs to people. So
Details.
yeah, logistics not my strong suit, not at all. Social and marketing are more my forte.
Yeah, so if you're going to be marketing, Mark, do you got something going on tomorrow for Brick World by chance?
So we might have a special presentation, a preview of one of our more popular Brick World workshops. I believe I am going to get this wrong, but I believe the workshop is called Spin It, Bop It, Move It, Twist It. It's from Bethany Wright, who is oh dear Lord, I'm gonna freeze here. What is her name on Instagram. It's at, I want to say at Interactive Bricks. Hold on. Come on. Oops. All right. Well, I'm failing. I'm failing in real time here. That's fun. At Interactive Bricks. Hey, I was right. So I was just slowly succeeding is what I meant. And we're doing at 1 p.m. Central, we're doing a preview for her workshop that is about adding movement to your displays and or creations. Doesn't need to be a display. You can add it to your MOC, your habitat, whatever you're building, your spaceship, your orange spaceship, if you will. And she's going to give us the basics, the intro to her workshop, and a little bit of a teaser of what's available at Chicago. Of course, it'll give you quite a bit of information about how to gear things and how to create movement for fun. And we want to start making some of this material that people get at Brickworld Chicago in person available to LEGO fans who can't attend the show in person. So this is our second presentation. You can go back to January's and see the GBC presentation that we did. And tomorrow is technically our February presentation because February is a short month and they messed with us. So that Julian calendar really screwed with us on this one. So tomorrow's the February presentation. Yeah, it happens on March 1st, but whatever. Make minifigures move. You can see it on our YouTube channel, which is at Brickworld Events. And thanks, Reed, for letting us hop in here and promote ourselves.
No problem. Brickworld is one of my favorite shows. We'll see if what happens at Brick Slopes, Colorado. Hopefully they won't steal me away, but hey, you never know.
Yeah, I know people do love
one
that
of
show.
your favorite shows.
Yeah, I hear it's a great show though, Kevin.
Well,
It's my favorite show.
A lot of people like Brick Slopes, and it's hard to choose a favorite. Can you tell us who your favorite child is?
All of them.
Of course. See, exactly.
But Brickworld's my favorite show by far.
There's
The one
only
that doesn't take all my money. Sorry, Mark.
Oh, that's totally fine. No need to apologize for that. There's only one brand of Lego fan event that I don't like. All of the rest of them, I wish them the best of luck and success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one you wish would die in a horrible, fiery car crash.
I'll put it this way. I wish they will be eaten by an animatronic dinosaur.
Ooh, that'd be kind of cool.
Okay.
Well, whenever it gets loose, we know where to send it.
Because they were bought by a company that produces animatronic dinosaurs and are flooded with advertising dollars.
Oh. Hey, Seth, how's it going?
What's up, Seth?
What's up, Seth Bland?
Here.
Yeah, so speaking of other shows, so the other one that I attend, since Brickworld Milwaukee is unfortunately not happening this year.
Or maybe ever again.
Or ever again, we'll see. I was, available to do Brick Convention.
Ripping out my heart every time you say that.
I know mine too, actually, Kevin. I love that show. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
My favorite
It's taken
too.
A part of my heart.
Yeah.
Away
So
with it.
but because I can go to Brick Convention, I registered for tables through. I asked for display space, and they were really slow to get back to me. So then I signed up to display through TwinLUG, and I requested 10 tables from TwinLUG. Seems like they don't care how many I ask for. But then they got back to me from the actual Brick Convention people, and I said I wanted 6 tables. So I hope they don't expect 16 tables now, but we'll find out.
16 tables.
So, but I guess if I got 16 tables, I would probably fill them up somehow. So we'll see, I guess. But yeah, they're really slow to get back to me. So I don't know.
Where is that?
That's in Eagan, Minnesota. It's the third week in April. So we'll see. It's nothing. It's not Brickworld. It's not Brickworld Milwaukee even. But We'll see
No,
how
I
it
think
goes.
it's so the weekend right prior before Brick Slopes, 18th, 19th, and 20th or whatever that weekend.
I think it's the weekend before that.
Oh,
So maybe it's the
Yeah.
second weekend this year.
That's where Brick Slopes was going to fit in really nicely without Brick World, but it's just can't afford to fly out there and go through everything for it. So Milwaukee was much more affordable for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody from Colorado had messaged me and said, "Oh, you're coming out. Well, where are you staying?" And I'm like, "Rooming with Ralph." You know, he said, "Well, we got plenty of room where we're at." I'm like, but I think he's away from the considerable distance from where the show's at. So.
And Reed, you're flying or driving?
I'll drive. I got the castle to take and the disco and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I have the only show I ever flew to was the first Brick World 2012, and my mock disintegrated on the flight. Luckily, I had good pictures, so I could rebuild it. And I have not flown to a convention since.
And how long of a drive will that be?
14 hours or so. I mean, I drove from Colorado to Brick Fair, New England one year. That was a long drive. But I watched that Brick World 2012. I watched Nan and Zhang and a couple people recreate their FedEx shipped mock, and that had been disintegrated. I'm like, you know what? I think driving will be the best bet anywhere I go, unless I have to go to overseas, and then it's like then I don't know what'll happen then. Probably, that'll be expensive.
See, Ben, this is why the suitcase transportation of MOCs presentation I want to do is important.
Yeah,
because I took several from California
flat pack
that were rather big,
skills and all that
in one suitcase. Yeah, but it took a lot of had to be MOCs that had zero interior and a lot of joints. It was Kevin. It was Da Vinci Punk year. It was the monorail station that fit in one suitcase, along with all the other buildings. But they had to be built flat and Reed's. I don't know if that would work for Reed's display because he has so much interaction between modules and a lot of activity happening. Well, actually, it could, as long as he was willing to add that in once he put everything together. It's all about walls slotting into walls. And it's kind of like the anti-mock builder because you can't let the corners lock into each other.
If they made a translucent clear hinge, Lego, yes, I'm talking to you, a translucent clear hinge.
Who would want that?
Then I
They're
could
definitely
actually,
watching.
I could build the walls that would fold, and then I could. You're right. Then I could do something like that. Then it would transport. Yes.
Brick Brother is always watching.
They're giving us arches. They're giving us arches tomorrow. Was it tomorrow? They're giving us
the battle pack.
Yes.
We'll be talking about that on Sunday. March Release Madness. That's one of our
Which battle pack?
The transparent battle pack. Duh.
Yeah, it's the creative.
I think it's the magical transparent box or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Magical transparent box or something like that.
Wow.
Mark, did you tip your microphone right down to the keys so he could hear you typing extra strong
Oh
today?
shoot! You told me how to get rid of those. No, I have it resting against the desk because my arm just completely gave up.
Yeah.
I may just switch over to my computer audio and
I
just
don't know what's
dump
up with
this
that
damn thing.
with that stupid arm.
Yeah, magical
If I
transparent.
let go of it, it is down. Now it's down by my knee. No, it gave up entirely. It's on the floor.
Mine stays just fine, but I don't know. It's strange.
I'm not using your arm.
Yeah.
I'm using this other one that I found, and I just haven't put the other one together yet because it's a lot more involved. I think this one is just worn away or something because there's one joint that I always use to fix it, and it just won't do what I want it to. Now, granted, it's also supposed to hang above my head, and I'd rather it just come up from below.
Yeah, mine's from below.
Hey,
so mine's
how
right
about this?
here.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay, come on, man.
That was not AMSR because it wasn't clickety clackety. It was more like thud 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 thud. That's all right.
Yeah, sorry about that. That was me. Because I was typing and it was resting against the desk. So every time my fingers hit the keyboard, it resonated through the microphone. My fault. Sorry. Thanks for calling me out for that because I wouldn't have known otherwise.
Hey, I like to do it here on the Friday night show, so I don't have to tell you Sunday. It's like a special test environment or something. I don't know.
What are you talking Sunday? We're talking like you're talking to tomorrow.
Or tomorrow too. That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Sounded like 90 words per minute, says alternate candidate. Moto's asking if we rated. Moto, we get invites to come to Friday Night Bricks, and sometimes we're busy. Like my child is selling Girl Scout cookies at the American Legion today, but I was dismissed at like 7:15, so I managed to get back here, and I thought, hey, I'll make a comment, and Mark said, hey, we could join the stream. It seems like we're both just hanging out at home now. I said, let's do it. So
I'm sure Moto's got an invite probably too.
Yeah, he might.
Should we Moto? We got Hinkle in here.
Moto. He's already here.
That sounds better. Mine was maybe a little darker. Yeah. Maybe more like I was chanting to like sacrifice his soul to the netherworld. So yeah, Moto is much more encouraging.
Yeah. Zissou asks whether or not the Girl Scouts know that we're selling off their cookies. Well, we had to, get them from the Girl Scout lady, the cookie mom, as they call her. So, yes, I'm sorry, Hinkle. That's true. When the Boy Scouts go to try to sell popcorn, and they're like absurdly priced popcorn, and the Girl Scouts are selling their $6 a box. It's up to $6 with inflation, but still $6 delicious cookies instead of the $25 bag of popcorn. They do basically sell themselves.
Sounds like fun, Johnny G. I got mine sitting over there on the floor somewhere.
California games. I don't even know what that is.
It just won't run the stream though. It's a little old. I mean,
Yeah, the cookie mom is the special designation you get if you're in charge of the gigantic cookie inventory. So Mr. Henkel says I have to pay people to buy popcorn. Yeah, I mean, Miles was a Boy Scout up until a couple of years ago or last year. And so we'd have to do that too. And it seems this is just my impression of how this works. It seems like all of the boys in Boy Scouts have some sort of ADHD problem. So sitting around to sell popcorn outside of Walmart in the, frigid temperatures when no one wants to buy a $20 bag, it is not an enjoyable time compared to Girl Scout.
Interesting.
That's how it works, Mark.
Well, you're doing your research.
I don't know. Apparently, I don't know who Haley Bricks is, but apparently there's popcorn. Her popcorn mulch. It's probably stale old Boy Scout popcorn turned into mulch. I don't know. I guess we'd find out.
One of my favorite things is the French sigh.
Le sigh. Yes.
Le sigh.
Le sigh.
I'm trying to click on the comment like I own this.
Bring it up.
Yeah. Don't. But hey, Ben, this is we are simulcasting on our channel.
Ooh.
I did a thing.
You pressed the stream this to your audience thing?
I did. Done that before. That's
I have. And you played some song and it got demonetized on our channel.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Really?
So if you want to play some music, we can do that again. It's like tradition.
Well, I mean, I pay Shamaloo Music his Patreon. I do his Patreon, so I mean so I can play the music on my stream. So you're right, I guess But I only play it when I'm by myself and there's nobody here. Oh, look at this! There we go. Some California games, boys and girls. Look at that.
Yeah.
Makes sense. What?
Nice.
Epics. Commodore 64. Epics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got my Commodore sitting on the floor over there. Just playing some games.
Got my Commodore sitting on the floor.
Ben, did you know that we are in the presence of royalty?
I didn't.
King of the Ice Bears is here.
King of the Ice Bears.
Oh, we also have King of the Crocs too, but he doesn't have it. He doesn't have his
Just
title.
says Crocs rule.
Blah 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 blah.
Who's being
Well,
negative?
We
Yeah,
we still have yet to meet a human army worthy of going up against us yet.
We've also got the Count of Krabby here, I'll say.
Krabby Count.
The Krabby Count. I'd give Kevin a hug, but it would melt his cold, shriveled heart.
Oh, you got warm magical hugs too? Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't think Mark's a big fan of the Santa Claus franchise, so
No.
'cause he
What?
hates Christmas.
Good
The
memory.
acting chops of Tim Allen don't impress you every single time.
No.
I liked the warm magical hug part.
It's a little
Yeah.
over the top for me, I guess.
A little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say that to the Count of Crabbiness.
Oh, I'm sorry, Count.
Not the kind of crappiness. Ben just comes up with these random titles and tries to make them stick.
Crabbiness. Are you trying to tell me that fetch isn't going to happen?
You're never gonna make fetch happen.
All right. Oh, whatever. Of course, Kevin's familiar with Mean Girls.
Not a bad movie.
Mark, I'm mass producing triangles again tonight.
Oh, good. I just rewatched our Wednesday night live stream when you told me you were reverse engineering triangles. I was in a state that I couldn't understand. I didn't remember the definition of reverse engineering. I'm like, so why are you reverse engineering something that has like 3 symmetrical sides?
That's okay.
But I
like
at least
it when
got
you're
it once
crabby.
you said that you were. What's that?
I like it when you're crabby. It's more fun when you're crabby.
Oh, I wasn't crabby. I was drunk.
Why were you
there's
so crabby?
I wasn't.
E-State? E-State of what?
I don't know. He'll have to come in here and tell us, I guess. Unless he's on a hot date night, and then he probably can't join us.
We once conversed with Kevin about all of the people who are allowed to have mustaches. And he believes
list?
artists are in that group. I said, I think it's plumbers, firemen, and cops. But
Right.
artists apparently also made the cut.
What about construction workers?
No, ridiculous.
Good question. I think it's a good
Ridiculous.
question, actually. I think that's a valid point.
I don't think any construction workers have just the mustache. They have the full beard, man.
What about baseball pitchers? What about Raleigh Fingers?
Only the pitchers.
I've seen a lot of singly mustachioed construction workers in Chicago, and I pay attention.
I'm sure you do. Only the ones you whistle at all have mustaches.
No, you know what I
Whistle
do?
why they work?
Mark Cat calls the construction workers.
I do not. Here's what I do. So there's a lot of construction around, and so it's often outside our windows, and has been since Matt and I have known each other. And what I do is I stand in the window or on the balcony, depending on where our domicile has been. I go, "Oh, look at them! I told them to put that construction equipment away, and I am offended. So I will stand here and stare at them until they are done and they leave." That's my method.
That's very nice of you. Very considerate.
I told you to put that jackhammer away with your giant shoulders and biceps.
Put it away.
And
Makes too much
And your
noise.
mustache.
Put
I
that
appreciate that you
mustache
guys-
away.
Appreciate that you guys understand me.
Mhm.
I
The
understand.
nerve of some people. I'll show
Exactly.
them.
Thank you, Kevin. Yes, that's exactly it. How many times do I have to tell you?
I thought we talked about this before. I thought we went over this yesterday and the day before.
Yes.
And the day before that. Yeah. Yeah, very much so.
They don't put them away right now. I'm gonna have to march down there and give them a piece of my mind.
Oh, that happened many times.
Yeah.
I've got to explain
So,
it to you.
what are you guys doing down here?
Yeah. What are you guys doing down here? Tell you what they're doing. It's called road work. Why are the roads always broken, Mark?
Most of the time, they're adding speed bumps or adding this thing that Chicago loves that is called a stop sign in the center on the what's it called, on the dividing line. No, the lane line,
Boulevard.
No, boulevards have trees. We don't have a lot of boulevards in Chicago. Actually, we have quite a few, but they wouldn't do these on boulevards. So on a two-lane street, you've got the lane lines, and so they put crosswalks in, and in the center of the crosswalk, they put they try to dig into the road a sign that says "Stop for pedestrians," or you're in violation of state law. However, it's many less words than that. I can't remember what it says. However,
Stop.
They last about 3 days before they're run over and flattened to the road. Yeah.
The pedestrians are flattened to the road?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yes.
That sign is not working at all then. Apparently they should make them bigger and maybe add more than one.
Well, if they made them bigger, they'd just be more flat on the road when they're crushed by turning cars.
Yep.
The pedestrians, that is.
How's it going,
Pedestrians, that is. It's almost like, what's the score for hitting a pedestrian now?
My favorite pedestrian story is me leaving my condo to go pick up some food. And we lived above a theater that did Tony and Tina's wedding. So it's just like, it's all bachelorette parties. That's like all that theater and that show exists for. And I'm walking out to go pick up some food, and there's a trolley filled with bachelorette. Oh, but that's a really hard word to say right now. Bachelorette attendees. And so this trolley is going through the intersection, and he's like, you can hear like the joy in his voice. He's like entertaining them. They're trashed, and he goes through the intersection. This doesn't sound funny.
Clang, clang, clang goes the trolley.
He hit a pedestrian in the crosswalk, and the pedestrian was like basically mildly irritated. And like everyone's stopping to make sure he's okay, and like people are pulling out their phones to like call 911. I was on the phone with 911 myself, and this guy was just like, "No, I don't need an ambulance. It's just fine." It's like, why don't people just stop at stop signs? And I said, "There's not a stop sign here." And he goes, "No, I can see it." I'm like, "The one flattened to the pavement?" Anyway, life in Chicago.
My wife hit a pedestrian once.
Ooh, on a bike or on their feet?
On their feet. It was a young boy, ran out right in front of her car.
Like 7?
Yeah,
or like 12?
7, probably 7, 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit the kid with the car.
Yikes.
I did get a letter from their insurance company or whatever asking for us to pay for his broken leg, but we never did, or she never did. It was before we married, so the police report was pretty clear though that the child darted out in front of her. He saw, I think it was his his aunt or somebody across the street. And,
This was her checkered life before you got married.
Yeah, she called me. I was actually at the time. This was a while ago, and you know it was a while ago because I was at a Toys R Us trying to find some Lego.
Okay, that sets a time frame. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Kevin, for asking these
Back in the
clarifying
Toys R Us
questions.
days. Yeah.
Toys R Us days. That's quite an era.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very specific place and time.
Yeah, I mean they were 10 to 20% overpriced, but they would release stuff early, and they just didn't give a crap if it was out early. So I was hitting up a Toys R Us to see if they were dropping stuff early, and my wife calls me. Time shows up my wife, and she's just like, "I just hit a kid with my car," and she's crying, and I'm like, "Okay." But the kid ended up being mostly okay as far as I can tell, other than the broken leg or whatever.
It's just a cracked femur. You'll be fine. You're young.
No big deal.
Do you have any
Your
other
growth
stories
plates
about
are still
getting
active.
people's cars?
I would
Want to share?
I will say that I believe my wife taught that child a very important lesson about looking both ways.
Don't run for auntie.
Yeah, don't run for auntie. And she get this, she wasn't even on her phone. So. Yeah, I was waiting for I hit a child with my car in response.
Well, Ben wasn't driving.
I wasn't driving.
That was merely when he got the news.
Correct. She called me to tell me that she was running over children.
I think
Yeah,
Hinkle,
where were you when Ben's wife hit a child with a car?
Yeah, where were you?
I think you're losing a little bit in the chat. I think you need to come in the panel and you'll hear it a little bit more clear when you're actually.
Wait, your son was hit by a car too, Hinkle? Jeez. This is not supposed to be a common thread here.
I hit a kid with my car. It was like 1997. I was in college. I was home on Christmas break. I had gone to visit one of my friends in the suburbs, and I was driving out of this. The North Chicago suburbs have a lot of like jackass kids. I'll just say that. And I was
That deserve
driving.
to get hit by cars?
Oh, this kid did. And I'm driving out of the neighborhood, and they're driving in a pack instead of driving in single file because you should not drive tandem. You should not bike tandem when you're on a public street. But these kids were like 2, 3, 4 deep. And so all of the traffic was going around them. It was a 4-lane street, two lanes in each direction. And they're taking up the full right lane. And one of them swerved into the left lane, which I was the next car. I was going like 12 miles an aisle. 12 miles an aisle. What? There we go. That's what I was trying not to say. 12 miles an hour to avoid like potentially hitting these kids. And he pulled out like right in front of me. Yeah, no. And he like just dropped. He dropped to the center of the vehicle, and it was a 1985 Buick Park Avenue. So I was driving a boat, and so I was like, that car easily could have killed him. So I'm like 19 maybe, and I get out of the car and I'm screaming at these kids, and I was like, and I couldn't drive home, so I had to pull. I had to go to the gas station and call my friend Shelly. And good thing I had quarters in the car, so I can use the payphone to call her and be like, I need to come out and hang out for a bit. I need to calm down before I get on the highway because I just hit a kid in the car. And like the kid was acting like a total bro, like, no, I'm good. I'm like, are you seriously? And he's like, yeah. He's like, maybe I've got a scrape or so. I was like, fine. Stay out of the street. Like I just like laid into him. Yeah, I guess so. Has anyone on the panel not run over a kid?
I didn't say I ran over a kid, but
I hit non-moving objects. I hit trees.
Mine was a preteen, at least 12.
Yeah, an adult riding a bicycle hit my car. So there was that. So I was working on a Saturday downtown Minneapolis.
No excuse.
And so I was parked. It was one of my last days before taking a new job. And I was parked downtown in the US Bank parking ramp. And when I'm exiting, It exits right across the street from the Target that's downtown. And as I'm leaving, I'm looking up. They have a mirror up in the corner, so you can see where your blind spot is if anyone's approaching. But you're supposed to be looking for people on the sidewalks, and then when you get far enough out, you can see cars. Well, this guy was riding his bike on the sidewalk, which you're not supposed to do, as everyone knows. And so I looked up at the mirror, and there was nothing there. And then I looked back to the right, and I started creeping out, and he came around the corner, like right next to me, on the sidewalk, and ran straight into the side of my car.
If you're in here, isn't it just you and I?
Yeah, Reed's getting offered some ice cream. That usually.
Oh, I thought that was Alexa.
No.
Oh, I thought he was getting more stories about kids getting hit by cars.
No, so the guy runs into the side of my car and leaves a dent, rolls over my hood. There are people across the street at Target who are like looking at this dude. Same thing. He was like, "I'm totally good, man. I'm totally good. I'm gonna get up and go away." I'm like, "Well, you put a dent in my car. I should probably call the police," but I didn't.
Yeah, that happened to me about a month ago, but it was a deer, not a kid on a bike.
This was an adult on a bike, not even a kid.
Oh, wow.
But it's not cool.
I should have caught the tone of your voice. Of course that was an adult.
Yeah. So it was not awesome. That was probably like 7 years ago, though. It's been quite a while.
Is Jesse doing Critical Bricks tonight?
I believe he is.
Yes.
I think that's where some of our audience went to about 15 minutes ago.
At least Jeff did.
Should we raid him?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe we will.
Maybe.
You have to come in the panel to ask that question, Hanko. That's a panel question only. New rules. New rules. Panel question only.
Hey, Brett.
All right, I'm on the panel. Reed, did you see your
I was
work
going to show you something. There's a hood. I haven't used it yet, so I'm not positive it's going to work, but there's a gray hood, light gray hood, that came out similar to the white and the red ones. I'm planning to use it for peasant women, along with gray robes or whatever. It'd be nice if it came in dark bluish gray, but I just finally got it from October off Bricks and Pieces, so it might be something worth considering. I'm always looking for new alternatives for medieval common folk. So,
what do you say about peasants, Mr. Wagner? I've been
What was
trying to
that?
get an advent calendar off Reed since forever, That's got peasants.
yeah, the advent calendar peasants aren't very good. It's a lot of repeat stuff. It's not that
I've
great.
been trying to get that advent calendar off Reed for years.
Well, it's not really the Christmas season, so let's talk when it gets closer.
Yeah, but for me, who hasn't already got them, it'll be amazing.
I'll help lobby your case once we get closer to Christmas. It's not really on topic right now.
See, Reed?
I kind of just feel like Brett said that Reed was a peasant. That's what I heard.
That's kind of what I thought I heard too.
I heard that. That was pretty clear to me. Is that was the suggestion?
No, I did not say Reed is a peasant. I said Reed has the peasant. And Reed knows I've been in pursuit of this advent calendar ever since I saw it.
I'm pretty sure I heard Reed is a peasant.
Sharp vision, Vulcan hearing. Reed has
Brett's
the
too nice
peasant
to say it,
in the
but
advent.
I'm mean. I'll say it. Reed's a peasant.
There you go.
I don't think Reed's unpleasant.
No, that's you. You're unpleasant.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
We care about you, Kevin.
We do care about you, Kevin. Three whole seasons? Is that true? Have you been waiting that long to get this thing off Reed?
3
I'm
festive
persistent,
seasons.
if not anything
right?
else.
I don't remember him asking about that in previous Christmas seasons, but who knows? I probably just missed it. Reed hit a peasant with his Gandalf wagon.
It's the best thing to do with the Gandalf wagon.
True. Run down hobbits.
Now, Mr. Hinkle, this is where I side with Reed. You definitely helped last time you was on the panel, so maybe if you made an appearance, we could persuade him to maybe sell it.
Well, of course you want him on the
I've got
panel.
you,
He's
but I
agreeing
can't
with
do it.
you.
It's been 3 years.
He's pushing your case.
I don't know. Did anybody order the Bricklink designer sets that would be coming in the mail right now?
I didn't order anything from that series. I heard people were receiving them, but I didn't order any. There's nothing worth ordering, in my opinion.
Of course, Cranky Pants is going to say that. You waiting for the next one with the siege encampment and the...
I didn't order the siege encampment. I ordered the modular seaside market.
Okay.
I thought that was far superior to the siege encampment.
I didn't have any. I didn't have any money on my credit card to do it, since they pre-authorize for that. So.
Oh, there you go.
I'll wait for someone to give me the instructions or sell me the instructions, or I'll buy the instructions or something. But
You don't even have to buy them. They're available for free after the set's release.
oh,
Yeah, it's part of the Bricklink Designer Program.
I'll have to go look for them then.
Yeah.
They probably have. I probably should have a lot of parts, so I might be able to build them without buying them.
Well, there are no instructions for trans clear versions, Reed.
Well, they don't make enough good translucent parts to make
They
those.
make too many translucent parts as it is.
Not enough. That's where we'll butt heads. They don't make enough. But maybe this new magical box will have some ones that'll help out a little bit. I do see
Another waste of parts.
Well, that's what you say, but hey, that's.
We'll see. It might be this year's Red Fox, and maybe it'll take the March Release Madness bracket by storm and make it all the way to the Final Four or something.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah. There are a lot of people excited for the transparent battle pack.
Yeah, I kind of want to get one, but we will see. Well, that is
How much is it?
$25.
It's a cheap
Oh,
one.
well, then why aren't you going to get one?
Money's a little tight right now. I'm not selling these sets, and I bought way too many sale poly bags. So,
Oh, yeah.
anticipation of that huge donation at Brick Slope. So, probably bought some too soon. Should have waited a week or two, but a couple places they disappeared well before I would have thought they would have disappeared at in terms of the price point. So.
Yeah, Hinkle suggests you could always sell the advent calendar to Brett. That'll get you.
Yeah, I got to ship it then too.
Yeah, Hinkle's all over it. Yes,
We'll just
this
take
is
it out
Twilight,
of
though.
the box. And
I don't-
send
I
it
don't-
apart.
I don't recognize his
That's like a good
authority
point,
from
Reed.
the chat.
I do.
The mustache says, "Sell the man the advent calendar."
Oh, he's allowed to have a mustache?
Well, he's an
He
artist.
falls
That was
into one of the protected classes.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
in the protected class.
Read the law.
plumbers, firemen, police officers, baseball but only pitchers, and artists. That's the list.
What about musicians?
No.
Mm.
Johnny G, you got that
Oh,
wrong.
Yeah, Johnny G says,
I do not have lots of monies. I have lots of kids.
well, you've got lots of potions apparently, and I think you could sell those. So I don't think he's necessarily
Yeah,
wrong.
Jeff has a good point.
Yeah, Jeff
Not
Snavely is
to read.
also on
He blew
Hinkle's
himself
side
up
here.
last time.
Just,
Dirty
you know,
minute.
I
Does everybody feel like we're ganging up on you too much?
everybody's picking on me tonight.
Correct answer to that question.
This is
Oh,
so
quit your whining.
unfair.
What's different from the other nights?
I want to go home.
Now, let's be fair. Reed, we're not talking about dating.
We're not talking about bacon.
Kevin Bacon?
I can go for some bacon right now.
Me too. I have bacon in the fridge. I have to use by like the end of the weekend, or it's going to go
You
bad.
guys
Maybe I
got
should
food
just.
on the brain.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Well, look who it is.
Yeah.
Reed, what I am rubbing my eyes so hard. How are you gonna sit there and be like, I don't have any money? And Brett's like, sell me your Lego, sell me your Lego, sell me your Lego, sell me your Lego. You're like, I don't know where to, I don't know how to get any money. I guess I'm just gonna be poor. It's like, what are you talking about?
This is epic.
There's nothing else to say.
Then I don't need to have an outdoor light on, do I?
Oh, hold on. Mama Castle's in. I'm just here for Mama Castle, actually.
How? I would say, hey Ben,
Hey, what?
when's the last time you saw me speechless?
Never.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you think Reed knows once I get the advent calendar, I'll zoom in on something else?
What?
Oh, look at his beautiful faces here too. All right, I have to look away. Hey, look at that handlebar mustache. Gorgeous.
Thank you.
You're very
And
welcome.
he's in a protected
That
class.
is a proper handlebar.
I'm an endangered.
He's wearing protected gloves too.
I'm an endangered
Well.
species. Okay,
He's
Reed.
got a
Turn your volume up, Mr. Hinkle.
Oh, I don't.
no. He's good.
How about that?
Much better. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just for you. Reed, did you see your work crush? I'm just here for work crush updates.
I saw her, but I was kind of hoping she was gonna say something about the Valentine card, so I didn't ask her, and she didn't say anything.
You didn't
so-
say, did you get the Valentine's Day card?
No,
That's
I didn't.
the
I didn't.
easy question.
That is very easy. That is-
Well, she was preoccupied at the time, and so I was hoping I was going to get another chance to talk to her, and I did. That didn't happen. So
Oh my lord.
Well, the next time you see her.
yeah,
Oh, I thought you were busy last time, so I didn't get a chance to ask. But did you get the Valentine's Day card that I sent? That's all
Mark-
it takes.
Mark, have you heard this saga of us trying to help Reed's love life?
No.
Oh.
As
It's
soon as
called
you
the
said that, I
Ice
was like,
Cream
what?
Love It.
Yeah,
I was-
so me and Brett have been A+ wingmen over here trying to hype this man up. He's got this work crush that he's had for years.
Years.
And we're like, okay, we
Years.
gotta act on this. And so we gave him, actually Brett gave him a phenomenal idea for like dinner, and we were just talking him all kinds of up and getting him ready and sending our boy out into the world. And then so he did send he dropped off a Valentine's card for her on Valentine's Day. And that was like a month ago now. And there's been no update.
What's happening from her? I'm gonna get real quick, take the position of her to make sure she's not being creeped on.
That's
Not that
fair.
Reed's not a creep.
That's
Reed's a stand-up guy. And
Well,
he's
sit
being very
down guy right
gentle
now.
for years. I'm not gonna insinuate that Reed is a stalker. What have we gotten from her? Anything?
Yeah. What was there was interaction, Reed. What was the last verbal interaction you had with her?
We've had conversations. We've talked for the last years. I asked her in like 2019 if she was seeing anybody, and she was at that time. I just had.
You remember the days?
It was a Wednesday.
Just after Toys R Us closed.
I take notes because I'm an older adult now, and I want to make sure we converse. I know stuff and remember
Note
stuff.
to self.
It was
Takes
raining.
notes.
Orion's excited. She's squeaking her squirrel here for you. So besides conversations,
Squeaking her squirrel.
what? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope the Valentine's Day card didn't
What
say
have been?
anything about
Have there
squeaking
been
a squirrel.
positive signs from this woman?
Is that what the kids call it?
That's
Someone's
what my
squeaking a
kid
squirrel.
calls
Come on, Reed.
I mean, I don't know. If I could read women, I'd
Jeff.
I'd probably be farther along in life. But we talk a lot. I mean, we've had lots of long discussions and stuff like that.
All right.
but
Here's my point.
About
What are
these
the
popcorn
signs?
or what?
I don't know the signs.
What signs have been there? And that's why I'm asking everyone but you. What have the signs been that she's also interested in you?
Everybody but you.
Sorry. Well, because and in Reed's defense, it's kind of like when you're in that position and you have a crush, it's not as easy for you to see it as your friends can see it. So you guys tell me, are there signs from this woman that she's also interested? Because we have apparently 6 years of data.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what's happening?
This looks like your drawing. Look, this is like.
I do like that.
So what you see is gestures.
Are you going to draw us the story, Kevin? The saga of
Can someone highlight his drawing because it's badass? Not a surprise, but it's good.
Princess
I
Leia.
don't think anyone's got that much time.
It's good.
I'm working on a Star Wars print. Hold on. This is the sketch.
Yeah, Jeff is our designated creep.
So, yes. Reed was telling us about this lady he's been speaking to apparently since the pandemic times, and he's like, "Yeah, I got this crush on her," and we kind of had this discussion, and we're like, "Okay, well, is she seeing somebody?" And he's like, No, I asked her and she's not seeing. I was like, "Okay, have you said you're interested? You want to do something?" He's like, "No." I'm like, okay, so we're just sitting in endless limbo, and he's like, "Yeah." And we're like, okay,
No.
we can't do that.
You misunderstood. I said she
Limbo is always
the last time I knew she was seeing somebody. You misunderstood. I never said she wasn't seeing anybody.
So yes, that's a critical piece of
Yeah.
information.
And then we said, ask her out for dinner.
Yes,
said
because we
ask her out
couldn't.
for dinner because
Yeah,
that way you're
when this
being
conversation
polite, but you're
happened, we
also
knew that it was
inquiring
unknown
whether
that
she's
if he was still
available.
dating someone or not.
Yes,
That
that's true.
was known at that time.
That
So
was true.
it was more, how do you approach this asking without asking specifically if she's dating?
Yeah, we had to move because we were sitting in this endless we don't know, and it's like, no, we gotta get an answer on this. And so we're like, just ask her for coffee, ask for dinner, and then she'll either say yes or no, and then it's all done. It's all done. But that took like a month. Didn't it take like a month, Brett, of us
2 months.
talking about just to be like, can you just ask her for like coffee and then we'll see what happens? And that just wasn't moving. There was no movement on that front. But
There's definitely no update for a while, that's for sure.
yes. But yes, Reed says they've had lots and lots of long, deep conversations.
Was it about cheesy popcorn, Reed?
No.
Was it?
What was the topic of your conversations?
Just life in general.
I'm just trying to discern, make sure it's leisurely conversations, not business conversations.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
all leisure conversations. Nothing having to do with work at all.
Okay.
So yes, he dropped off a Valentine's card.
Not
We
bad,
got
Brad.
ideas for Valentine's Day for Reed. We give him some good suggestions.
This is the most inconclusive love story I've ever heard.
The saga continues. Come on.
It's 6 years long. We don't know what she has said that's encouraging.
Yes, Reed, you have to.
a series.
You have to
Beyond
give us.
series.
You got to give us something, Reed.
I'm hoping for like North and South, type, saga.
You're hoping
You
you're on
want the
different
Civil
sides of a
War for this woman.
I'm hoping for the length,
Are you the Confederate side or the Union side?
Yeah, thank you. Good question.
You want what?
Mayo's here. Mayo's here.
I wanted as a
Hello, Mayo.
lengthy,
Crusade? What do you?
You want this to be a John Jakes novel?
The North and the South were the Crusades?
What do you?
Wait, what did I miss?
Oh my god!
Wait, which North?
Oh my god!
Is this like Europe and Africa, Christianity and Muslim?
What? No.
All
Right. Rewind, you guys. What?
Remember when we would just talk about grab bags? Remember those days?
Reed, you've been meditating on this for 5 years. Come on.
Who's the purple people eater?
That's rude.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Are you talking about Ben? Is that what you just called my co-host, Ben?
Well, that's what the Vikings are called, the purple people
They
eaters.
used
Correct?
to be many years ago.
Mhm.
Seriously though.
There you go.
Like we're in throwdown mode.
I just get a who's this guy?
Who said that?
That was Mayo.
Oh, I like Mayo, actually. So
Say whatever you
can call
want,
that.
I'm just saying we're
However, at the same time, who would call you that?
no Copper
Who
Valor
dares?
tried to start beef with me. Now Mayo's trying to start beef with me.
What's going on here?
And you're always such a placid, unbeefy guy.
And
Yeah, I don't beef with anyone.
Hey Ben,
Never.
Hey, what?
what from last week's stream? What was our favorite dad joke of the week?
Oh, never too old for Lego.
I don't know.
It was who does Caitlin Clark have beef with?
Yes, I did like that one.
It was a good scene. It was a good set. I'd like to see Lego produce it.
My favorite of that one was definitely whose wedding is Caitlin Clark a bridesmaid at, or something like
Oh my
that.
god! Yeah, it was fun
Caitlin
times.
Clark is a bridesmaid at which teammate's wedding, or something like that. I don't remember.
Hey, look who's here! It's never too
I
old for
love
Lego.
jokes where you never hear the punchline. Those are my favorite.
You'll have to go
Agreed.
watch the stream.
Oh, Mayo's an Eagles fan. Hey, congratulations!
Oh,
that was a really,
That
who-
changes
who-
everything, man.
Who cares? Yeah.
really exciting Super Bowl.
You're one of those people.
Mayo, are you one of those? Are you one of those fans though?
All Eagles fans.
They're one of those fans they grease the polls for.
Yeah.
Eagles fans are like maybe I don't know. I want to be gentle about this. Maybe the worst human beings on the face of the planet. Are
No.
you one of those?
That was
Like
gentle.
Hellspawn.
Because I love the team, but I'm not a huge fan of the fans. Mayo, tell us, are you one of those that like throws batteries at people?
Ooh.
Do you have batteries in your pockets when you go
Well,
to the
or is
games?
it AAA or is it D batteries that you throw?
Right. They don't. I don't. Do they make D batteries anymore?
Yeah.
Why?
There's
For your
lots of car
vibrator.
Or
batteries.
to charge larger
Hold on.
electronic devices.
Wait a minute.
Well,
No.
Ben,
no.
I will tuck that away in the back of my memory, but pretend you didn't say it.
We're not. We just gloss right over it. It's like, all right.
I was trying to.
Well, we don't call it gloss; we call it lube. But you know,
We're dumping them down.
Uh,
Good times. Good times.
I did not start this. So Mayo says, I'm not one of those fans, but I did embrace those underdog masks from when we beat the Patriots, which I respect 1,000 times over. In Super Bowl 52,
Johnny G saw batteries at Mayo's house.
I don't throw batteries because they're in my Lego trades. I've always liked Costco. I'm sorry. I've always liked Mayo. I think now I love Mayo.
Yeah, and
You like Costco?
Super Bowl 52, Mayo.
Shut
I don't
up, Kevin.
remember. Where did that take place again? I'm having a hard time remembering.
No, you're not.
A very hard time.
You're not.
I'm struggling a lot.
You know what's something? There's few things I care about less than Lego these days, and I think it's sports. So this is great. We're off to a great start.
Congratulations.
I just want more Love Life updates, Reed. I'm invested.
We're trying to get there. We got to know if we got her some D batteries.
Look at Hinkle trying to direct the conversation back to Reed's Love Life, which I also have many
the whole
questions.
reason he's
What
here.
is this layout? What are we're looking at Lego brick grab bags, and all our faces are tiny. What is this? Who did this? Who chose this?
Who did this?
Who did this to you?
That's better. Thank you. Sorry.
Somebody mentioned grab bags.
Yes,
Well,
I got the reference for you.
Someone also mentioned Love Life, and we want more updates. I think that's where the energy was going.
Yeah.
There are no
Until
updates.
someone derailed it, Mark.
There are no current.
No, I
Who
didn't.
dared
Mayo
say
did.
purple people eater?
It was Mayo.
We're all just very interested in your well-being, Reed.
Oh, look at hey Ben. Did you see Mayo's last comment? You are muted for some reason, Ben.
Well, because I'm trying to be considerate when I'm digging in the bin a little bit.
Thank you.
I'm a little more considerate than your typical Eagles fan.
True, actually, very.
Yeah,
very
that
true.
that season. May
What is wrong with them?
I recall they got all the way to the Super Bowl on the back of Carson Wentz before he got hurt. It was his only good season. But, he's a product of the college I went to as well. So I don't know why you want to thank me for paying for the stadium that your team won in and giving you the quarterback that they won. Instead, you're just insulting me.
As much as I love this conversation, I love art. I love shading. I love color theory. I want to know why Kevin Hinkle is painting Leia's face blue. I know why, but I want to hear him explain it because he's the artist in the group here.
He's the one with the mustache.
Yeah. Well, for this print, I was going for the bad guys are in red and the good guys are in blue. Just kind of going for
There's your color theory, Mark.
Contrast.
Love.
Good versus evil.
Love.
And make it stand out because obviously I could just draw the poster, but what's the fun in just drawing the poster?
Mm-hmm,
So I need to make it different. So obviously it's in my style. I need to differentiate it somehow. So that's kind of what I was going.
What's on your screen what's on your pad right now is the original or what you're doing?
No, this is my sketch.
I thought so.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I like your I don't know what's happening under your left forearm there. Yes. The orange and blue is my world. Is that a Squirtle?
That is a Squirtle. This is like a desk mat from another artist called Star Salts.
Oh dear Lord. Yes, promote that person.
And Star Salts does Pokemon pattern.
I don't like Pokemon, but I love that mat.
But they do a lot of Pokemon, but they do other fandoms where they make patterns.
Do they do Animal Crossing with those colors?
They might actually.
Oh my god! The name again? Sorry.
Star Salts.
That name again is Mr. Plow.
So if you go to Star Salts on Etsy.
Star Salts on Etsy. I'm there right now. Oh, it feels like a lot of work. Ow.
It's a lot of work. It's like typing one thing. Type one thing.
Yeah, I had to move my arm. I have 3 screens. Star Salts.
I'm exhausted.
Is it Salts with an S or Z?
S.
Good for them for actually spelling the word the way it should be spelled.
Let me see if there's Animal Crossing stuff. I mean, it's a lot of. There's Animal Crossing cat pins. There's a Froggy Chair sticker.
Oh, you're already there.
Animal pins. Yeah.
I'm there. Okay.
Okay, you got it?
Wow, they have a ton of Nintendo stuff. Yeah. Wow. Cat pins. I hate the cats.
Yeah,
Anyway,
well,
let's not focus on that. You keep going with what you're
Yeah,
doing
thank
because
you.
it's amazing.
thanks.
They have any rhinos, Mark?
Any
Not that I
rhinos?
see.
Oh, it's churches.
The Animal Crossing rhinos are hot. Hinkle.
Animal Crossing rhinos?
Well, with all that weight and that, I mean, it's always a tropical island. So I imagine they're always hot.
It's the girth, man. It's the girth. They got their mud. They got their ocean. They can do it. Oh, yes, they have the Pokebums magnets. Oh, they know what they're doing. Wow, they're very Pokemon focused.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't know that there's much of a following of Pokemon. That might be a kind of a waste of their time.
Yeah, small.
probably.
Yeah, small little thing called Pokemon. Was there like a Pokemon release in the last couple days, like card set or something?
Yes.
There was a couple announcements that were lukewarm, I guess. I don't know.
Well, because when I was at Target today picking up dog treats for my sister's dog, there were like a bunch of nerds waiting while someone was restocking cards in the Pokemon section.
My favorite thing is when Lego people call other fandoms like nerds.
I know, I was going to say, so the nerd
That is
walking
my-
by some other nerds.
My
Did I
absolute
ever
favorite.
suggest I wasn't a nerd?
No, I just like it. It's just an observational enjoyment.
Yeah, man, they're definitely nerds. 100% they were.
There's a great keynote address from Hillel Cooperman from an old BrickCon of the 7 stages of fandoms and like where they're all tiered, like where do Whovians fall into furries versus Trekkies versus AFOLs, and it's very humorous. I
But
recommend.
how do you account for the overlap?
Oh well, you got to go watch the keynote.
Too much work.
Yeah, I know.
What,
So exhausted.
what year was that? Do you remember?
That was
Kevin's
a long,
way down by flannel. He's always tired.
That was a long time ago.
Always. Wait, me Kevin or that Kevin? Because he's always tired too. He
Yeah.
works.
No,
too much.
I meant Wagner. Sorry.
Oh, that's right.
I refer to most people by last name, so
Nice. It's like being at summer camp.
yeah. Or just being a dumb bro in college, where people thought my first name was Larson.
Okay. They just thought
Yes.
that?
Yeah, no. People asked what Larson's last name was.
Hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
Interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
Isn't that interesting?
Scale of 1 to 10, my interest is at 64 in that discussion. That's how high it is.
That's incredible.
I would really like to know about Mark's bro days in college.
What about them would you like to know? I think I talk about
Everything.
them all the time.
Everything.
Everything?
How many people called you Larson?
Everyone.
Was there any other Marks that anyone knew, or was it just ours?
Yes. So then that's a very good question. So there was Big Mark and Little Mark our freshman and sophomore year.
Ah.
And the most common thing people call me still is Little Mark. So when people
Mark.
meet me now, they're like, why do they call you Little Mark? And I'm like, because there used to be a Big Mark. However, we have a new friend whose name is Mark, who is Matt husband size. So I'm like, because I'm the smaller one. I don't have to go through the history. It's just easier.
Does anyone ever call you Poshmark?
No.
No.
I'm like, they would not dare.
Yeah,
yeah,
we had
what
the
else?
same thing in
Ben,
college.
any other questions about the
Yeah, we
pro
had
days?
we had a Big Matt and a Little Matt. At the time, were you rocking the mohawk?
No, I was
This is
bald.
post mohawk.
I shaved my head in college to look tough
Okay.
because I was closeted and
You're
like
still closeted in your bro
Yeah.
days.
trying to like be masculine.
Mm.
And
See,
so I
this is
shaved my head
very
with a
interesting.
razor.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's kind of intense.
Yeah. razor and shaving cream because tough guys can handle it. It was a rough time. It was a very rough time.
Sounds like it was a smooth time.
Not always. There was a lot of blood. We found some moles under my hair. Not molds. Moles under my hair.
How often did you
When
wash?
I shaved my head with a razor, they'd bleed. And so
Oh,
it's like bloody-headed Mark. Sometimes. No one ever called me that, but it was a thing that happened for sure.
Probably should have.
Yeah, they 100% should have. Are you satiated yet, or do you want
No,
more
I need to
answers?
know more. Were you ever in a frat?
No.
Did you hang out at one frequently?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's where no, I will not give you information unless you ask for it. Go for it. Next question, please.
What were you about to say?
Did you discover
Nothing.
yourself at the fraternity, Mark?
I discovered myself in college, yes, but it was in a class.
Okay.
It was in English 101.
The freshman year is when you discovered yourself.
No, sophomore year, because I was.
You didn't take 101 to sophomore year?
I did, because my freshman year I was a music major, and all of the English 101 like class times didn't line up with all of the music theory classes, so I had to push it off until I failed out of the music major, and they kicked me out of the department. Guess why?
Because you found out you didn't like music.
I found out I couldn't get up at 8 in the morning 5 days a week as a college student because why?
You stayed up too late?
Alcohol?
You were partying too much because you didn't like yourself because you were closeted.
Yes, sir. You got it. Nailed it.
Right.
Hey, do we have points for this quiz?
Did
Sure.
I get some points there? Like 1,000,000 points?
Reed has a lot of prizes.
Nailed it.
Reed, can we get out a prize, please?
Next question. Unless we should talk to Reed more about his like work romance instead of this.
Shift back
I
to
don't know.
Reedy, huh?
Nothing has changed in the few minutes.
I just think it's.
I haven't got any random text messages or phone calls or anything, so I think we're good.
Yeah, but
We
you
never got any
didn't.
answers.
But you didn't put your phone number in the card.
No, I put
Jazzy Viking Bricks is here,
I
right?
put my business card in there.
It's Jazzy Viking Bricks.
Reed, if you ban her, you will be in big trouble.
Oh my god.
Don't you dare.
The best AFOL in the existence of the universe is Jazzy Viking Bricks.
Yeah,
Wow.
you
And I
notice how she said
sincerely believe that.
she said hey to you. She didn't say hey to me. You're the
Yeah.
one who banned her, not me.
You're and everyone.
No.
You're part of the rest of us.
Maybe you should have banned her and she'd like you better.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, keep going. with
I'm
the
even
questions.
wearing a shirt with her name on it. She still doesn't like it.
I am her name because I am Swedish and Norwegian and
I am your name.
Russian and what's the other one in the mix of there?
Oh, see, she does know my name.
Congo?
Hi, Jazzy.
Hey, no, it's
Tibet.
the other one. Scandinavia. No. Scandinavia is the entire.
Finland, Norway, or Sweden?
No,
Scandinavia.
Finland. Thank you,
Denmark?
Finland. Thank you, dear Lord.
Finns.
You guys, I'm tired,
Are you in a state?
drunk. Yeah, no, I'm not. No, I'm in no state. Yes, I am in one state, Illinois. Thank you for asking. Yeah, no. I'm
I know.
typical Mark. Ben, further questions, please.
Would you rather talk about Reed's love life?
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
Well,
Good call.
we can move on then.
Oh, perfect.
I was just very interested because I know that you have a very strong affinity and you continue to have a very strong affinity for, the bros.
Hey,
So
look.
I was just trying to dig into that a little bit.
Yeah, fine. But if you're gonna move away from that, stop. Hey,
Let's move
brought
away
that
from
coming
that.
up and just drop it down.
What?
Jazzy Viking Bricks is also Norwegian. and someone tried to bury
No,
that
her
information.
dad's Norwegian, not her.
Oh, then therefore she's not then, right?
Yes, exactly.
Kevin, her dad's Norwegian, but she's what?
Not.
Good call. You're a genius.
Thank you.
He's not cranky at all today.
I'm not. I've actually been very.
He's not cranky at all. This is
No,
normal.
he's been the brightest Kevin I've seen in a long time. Very happy, very open.
That's me at Brick World.
But let's be honest.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
Let's do that.
No, let's not.
Even
Let's do it.
pleasant Kevin is still cranky Kevin.
No.
What?
Witty
Yeah,
Kevin.
100%,
If
what do you
you're
mean?
saying witty Kevin equals cranky Kevin, then I guess
Mhm.
that could
I've
be.
never once called you witty.
I know.
never
You've
once.
always called me cranky.
Yeah.
I have never.
Well,
missed
to be fair, we've called you grumpy mostly.
It's true.
True, but that's normally on this stream. I'm grumpy.
Oh, on this stream.
Yeah. That is my
The
persona
operative
on this
words.
stream.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mark, if he was in Animal Crossing, he'd be a cranky though, 100%.
Yes.
No question.
No.
Yeah. What would you be then? What would your animal type be?
He'd be barreled.
Yes. You'd be barreled if you were on Animal Crossing.
I'm trying to remember what the 8 types are.
Well, I know several of them.
I want to hear this, actually. What are the personality types, Ben?
That I know.
Animal Crossing. Yes.
Sisterly,
Yes, good.
normal,
Yes.
peppy,
Yes.
cranky,
Yes.
jock.
Yes.
Are these the
So I'm
dwarves?
up to 5.
You are.
Sad. Isn't there a sad one?
No. Shut up, Kevin.
Let's see. 5, that's pretty good. I don't know.
5 is really good.
Yeah.
You're missing 1 female and 3 male.
Oh.
Remember, I talked about how they're actually stoners?
Oh, yeah, lazy.
Yes, good.
Lazy
You got
guys.
6. You got 2 more to go. 1
Uh,
female, 1 male.
1 and 1, huh?
Yep.
Julian.
It starts with both the 2 remaining personalities start with S. So
Julian
is. You said it.
Julian's
1,000.
he's a snob.
No. So
I know that's what
SM
it is though.
SMUG.
Smug. Yes. Smug.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, I meant to say SNOB, but anyway, I gave it to you. And then
Yeah,
the other female category is also starts with S, but then goes to N, and also is kind of like a synonym for smug.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's based on the nose.
Snouty?
Yeah, you're very close, but not snouty. But just drop one of the vowels and double the one
Snooty.
that's yes.
They're
You nailed
snooty.
it. Hey, perfect score.
Yeah.
What does snouty mean?
Long nose, like anteaters
Yeah,
and elephants.
Yeah, they got like their snout.
I love this. The personality is actually snooty.
Snooty.
I'm like snouty.
Snooty. It's like-
Snouty.
Snouty's a good one.
So Hinkle does not play Animal Crossing.
No, I have not
at
played.
all.
I have not played Animal Crossing since the very first game on the GameCube. That was the only one I played.
Hey, just to catch up, and feel free to ignore this question or just like give us a pass. When we tell people on our stream, we're asking you a question, especially in the chat. Like we want to know something. I would say, Ben, the best example is like when we asked Copper Valor what her 3 degrees are in, and we gave her the opportunity to say pass,
Okay.
and she just gave us pass. So,
Okay.
Hinkle,
Yes.
what you up to nowadays? Feel free to say pass, and we'll respect that.
No, I can't say pass to that.
Oh, really?
No. So
Yay! I'm
Let's
excited.
So yeah, a couple big things actually. So I don't know if you heard, but I do have a day job. I don't just work for myself anymore because I'm an artist. So we're very poor.
Yes, I do know that. Yeah.
So my day job is I'm an administrative director for a charity organization called the Superhero Project.
Yikes. Okay,
And-
good. Oh, I like the name of that.
Yeah, it's very fun. We partner artists with youth, so kids and teens all around the world that are either living with disabilities, complex medical conditions, or trauma from being in poverty or living in the foster care system. And the artists will illustrate the kids as superheroes. And so they get these posters that we print for them for free. It's free for everybody. And so I've been working. Yes. And I've been working there for about 7 months, and it's very, very rewarding. The kids love their posters. They get to put them in their wall, or they put them in their hospital room. And you know, it puts them in that same pantheon as like Spider-Man and Batman and all that. So that's been going really good. The charity is also really taking off. My boss was in New York yesterday for a taping of the Kelly Clarkson show. So it's really exciting. So that's one thing. Still drawing, taking commission work, freelance work as much as I can. Me and Brian are launching our 3rd kids book in April. So that's really exciting. So that's about cyberbullying. Kind of important.
Okay. Yes, very.
And then I have my first show in 2 weeks. I have not been to a show in Artist Alley for 14 months. So I have my first show in 2 weeks in Dallas, which is why I'm doing this Star Wars print, because there's a bunch of Star Wars voice actors and stuff that are going to be there. So I figured I'd try to tap into the audience there. But my first show in 2 weeks.
12 months, we refer to it as a year or more.
What's that?
So when it's over 12 months, we like to refer to it as in years then.
Who's we? The whole population?
Cranky.
So
Yes.
So there's that. Let's see.
I think you've mentioned that you had a move not that long ago. You
Yes.
live somewhere else.
Yes, I'm back in my hometown of Austin, Texas. I don't live in Connecticut anymore. So the Connecticut chapter is finally done. After 13 years of living in New England, I am out of the land of Dunkin' Donuts finally.
You don't have Dunkin' Donuts down there?
There's 2 in the city of Austin.
Wow.
It's kind of
That's
crazy.
too bad.
It's okay. I think I'm okay with it. I'm fine.
That's where I get my coffee from usually.
Well, I mean, I was very much a New Englander where it was like, I'll just get Dunkin'. There's always a Dunkin'. So here it's like there's a million local shops because, you know, Austin is very supportive of mom and pops and local shops and stuff. So there's a million options. There's not really, I guess the biggest chain, there is Starbucks, but no one goes to it. They go to all the other things. Like I went to Black Rifle Coffee Co. earlier. So
That sounds Texas-ish.
yeah. Oh yeah. I saw an armadillo while I was walking yesterday. That was crazy.
Don't hit one of those with your car.
No.
Are you having that for dinner tomorrow night?
No. Goodness no. So I posted that on Instagram. I was like, here's a story of me recording an armadillo walking by me. Is that enough?
Question: armadillo or pangolin? Which one's better?
Armadillo.
All right.
You're just saying that because you live next to him.
Yeah, probably. Most likely. Let's see.
Oh,
And
Mark's
the
not even
third
there.
major development in your life.
Yeah, come on. Spit it out.
Yeah,
I'm a millionaire. I won the lottery.
No,
that is not the third major development.
You gotta tell the other one because the other one leads to my thing. So you know, come on.
Oh, my love life?
Yeah, that's how we got
How
talking
much
about
you
mine.
wanna do it?
That's
Yeah,
true.
the Reed super jelly of it.
That's true. Yes, we are.
Nothing funny with you people.
Yes, my
Hang
girlfriend and I are at
You need
7.
to refocus here, children. It's Reed, not
Focus.
Kevin. It's Reed.
Children.
No, but that's what led into mine. It was the fact that he'd be everybody's like, well, how come Hinkle's not here? He's got a date. He's on
Yeah,
a
it's
date
true.
night. Friday night now is date night for Hinkle, so he's
Yeah,
never here.
most Fridays are date night. We did lunch today, so That's why I'm here. But yes, still going strong. We're at 7 months.
Just like your job.
And thank you so much for the question, Mark. I'm so glad you're here to listen to all those answers.
Like how he asked and then bailed. Yeah.
And then really,
Yeah. In the future, if you can keep your response to 100 words or less, please.
there's a limit, and then he walks away. It's like, well,
TLDR action right there.
Mhm.
You're like TLDR.
Did he end up getting a bladder break right in the middle? Is it?
You know, it could have been that. And oftentimes when he goes, he wears his headphones still, so he might come back.
Oh,
and have
nice.
a lot to say to us.
That's amazing. I hope so.
But we don't know. We'll find out.
I hope so. Just listening. Amazing.
Probably swearing at us. He's probably like, God damn it, Ben.
That sounds like him.
Don't tell them that.
He's going to come back and talk about how much he loves pangolins and all kinds of stuff.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Yeah, so we got that to look forward to.
Which is nice.
Oh, look, there's a.
Kevin said something was nice. Ridiculous.
I'm going to have to get going here and go put the kids to bed.
Okay.
Night, Kevin.
Good night, all. Good seeing you in the stream, Ben.
Oh, it was a pleasure to see you too, Kevin.
And Bark, if you're still on your headphones.
I'm here.
There he is. He's back.
There we
He
go.
wasn't even wearing the headphones, so he missed all the things we said about him.
Yep, I sure did.
I'm heading out. I got to put the kids to bed. So good night, all on the stream as well.
We'll miss you.
We will indeed. Have
Appreciate your
wonderful evening.
facetiousness.
Kisses.
Goodbye, sweetie.
And stream.
Yeah. I don't know if he's done that yet. I don't remember who did that, but yeah. No, and Mayo had a question. He was curious how Mark had dual streamed. This is any panelist can actually stream to their channel thing.
Oh yeah.
That's part
Yeah,
of
but
it.
I can't control comments in the meantime. So I can't bring them up on my stream or respond to them.
Well, I show them up on screen, so I mean, people are seeing them. You know, that's why Mayo said, he says, "Well, I don't see that comment on the Fry at Bricks channel."
Yeah, that.
You know, so that's kind of, that's why I pull them up on screen. So.
Oh, it's a thing that happens.
I
kinda
typed in a comment earlier, and it showed up as coming from Brickworld.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, yeah, it should because that's your StreamYard account. You're a host on...
sign in for StreamYard. So
Yes.
you never know where I am. Is it me? Is it Mark who's saying it? We don't know.
Who is it?
So
Yeah, I love when they guess on the stream. Actually, every time I've been on Ben, they're like, "We don't know if it's Ben or if it's Mark. It's always me."
yeah.
But hey, we like the suspense, anyways. You know.
They're like, "Well, it's really rude, so we think it's Ben." And I'm like, "What? You don't think I can be rude? It's me, dicks.
No, it's definitely Mark.
It's 100% me. Why do you not think I'm rude?"
I don't know. I like what you wrote here, though. This I really like.
What do you like about it?
He's a pretty good co-host too, you know.
It's just really good, you know. I just like it when you say nice things about me.
No, no, and I stand behind that comment. Ben by far is the best host. 1,000%. Yeah, that's why I said it.
Yeah.
Myself, just me.
So I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, Jesse
I
Viking
said it wouldn't
left.
mean as much. Yeah, what happened?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm trying to I don't like life when she's not here.
You didn't even ban her this time.
I know, right? She chose to leave. I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah. Zisu's enjoying the stream tonight. Oh, see, Jazzy's still here.
She said
she was saying
she was saying goodnight to somebody else.
Yeah.
Kevin
Okay.
probably.
Yes.
I got scared. I got like my security blanket was gone. I love her. I love her.
Yeah. Then why did you ban her like a total effing jerk?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I think that was one of those accidental keystrokes he did somehow.
Yeah, no, it was elaborate.
He was trying to hide my comment, and he.
No, it was not yours. It was one of our other favorites. Copper Valor was trying to say something, and so I was like, they came in on top of each other, and so I clicked Jazzy Viking Bricks comment to turn it off, but I was too far to the right, and it gave me her menu, her ellipsis menu. And I was like, no, I don't need this. And so I clicked down to Copper Valor's comment. But Copper Valor's comment was in the exact spot that ban user and remove all comments was in the menu from Jazzy Viking Bricks that I had opened up and accidentally clicked, and it was like very, very, very lazy. If you see the song, you could tell that I'm like, I got a notification that I banned somebody who, and I slowly wake up. I'm like, I banned Jazzy Viking Bricks? Why? How?
What am I doing?
That's what it sounded like.
That's kind of the escalation where I was like, I'm tired. I did what? What to who? I did that! And that's kind of like how it went.
What have I done?
Pretty accurate. Yeah.
Wow.
At first you were just like, oh, it says I banned somebody. And you were kind of like, maybe it was just Reed, no big deal, just kind of
right, totally. That was in my brain, actually. Like, maybe it's just Reed.
Yeah, it's just Reed. We'll be able to talk to him and get him.
Honestly, if that happened, exactly. If that did happen,
you
would understand, and he'd be super docile about it. So, for those of you who
gone
don't
to the
know,
other account, if it had been Friday, I'd just gone to the Hope Castle account and been like, hey, guess what? Guys? I'm part of the band clan.
So, for those of you who don't know, Reed is like a giant person, and it has like the most docile personality of most people I've ever met. So, if we did accidentally ban him, he'd be like, meh.
Wow, I guess they don't want to hear my wisecracks in the chat anymore, I guess. Yeah. Oh well. I'll go grab some ice cream, and by the time I get back, I'll be hopefully the band timeout will have been over.
Even if we were like, hey, apparently it's permanent, he'd be like, oh, okay, well,
I'll just make a new account.
I guess I won't be joining with that account anymore.
Yes, he'll be back. Don't worry.
And to Jazzy Viking Brick's credit, she did join us again that night from her alternate account. So
she did.
She was still there. She got to see that she got to know immediately that we did not do it on purpose. Oh my god! I'm like finding myself right back in the emotions of it. Like it was so ridiculous.
It was the most traumatic night we've had on the stream for sure.
Oh my god!
We've had some other highlights, but that one was your breakdown was one of the best.
It was a very good stream.
Your breakdown was Mark.
It was like I banned Jazzy Viking Bricks.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired of technology and like social media shit that just doesn't work. Don't get me started on Instagram and like how to boost things and how to do this and add to your stories and add to your highlights. And you should be on your phone for this, but you should be on a desktop for this. Or maybe for this. And my world is like the marketing thing. And then we found somebody who was like just really organically enjoying the stream. And I was like, whoops. And we kicked her out. Well, not only kicking her out, but deleted her comments, which were all gold.
Banned.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Are you correcting me on if we kicked her out or if we banned her?
No, you said you banned and deleted all comments.
We did. Yes.
Banned and deleted all
That's what you said.
comments.
So I'm like, you
100%.
banned that.
You can't put someone in the timeout. We skipped the timeout and went straight to ban.
And we do once a week. We do an Animal Crossing live stream, which has jack shit to do with Brick World. It's just something I like.
Sure. Yeah.
That's where she joined us, and she was like, "I also like Lego," and I was like, "Who are you? You're so fun!" And all of her comments are like comedic gold. Like she's got to be a stand-up comedian or like some sort of like genius who understands like the social understanding of people interacting.
This is
Because
great.
every comment she makes just nails what Ben and I both are thinking, and we're like, we love her, we love her, we love her. Click, bam, gone.
Bam.
All comments deleted. I was like,
Bam.
this is the I think the 8th ring of hell.
Yeah, you're like, this is the worst possible scenario.
If you read Dante's Inferno, he says if you accidentally delete a user and delete all their comments, and that user is someone who you greatly appreciate, you are in the 8th ring of hell. And I was like, oh, here I am.
Hello.
There we go. So Jazzy Viking Brick says, happy accident. Now she has her own song. And it's the longest song that we have in our in our arsenal of songs.
Yes.
Nice.
Got the right word very quickly, even very tired on a Friday night.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Why was Mark such a total effing jerk? And Daddy Ben So Ohio, probably the longest too.
Mm-hmm.
So probably the
Third
most
longest
recent
is
as
like
well.
third longest is Mark's Gotta Go.
He's gotta go.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Could we play this on your stream, Reed? How would I do that?
Sure. That's a good question.
Let's see. Present. Here, I can do this, actually. I know how to do it. Give me a few minutes. Boing, 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 boing. Oh, no. Here, you do it this way. Oh, Ben, you know what? I can't.
Yeah.
Because I joined the stream in StreamYard. I'm sorry, I joined the stream in Firefox.
Uh-oh.
Oops. Well, whatever. It'd be fun to play it. But I don't think I can. Let's try this, actually. Hold on.
You know, these streams are always fun about technology. So you know.
Yeah, no, it's all learning in real time. That's what Ben and I have learned.
Oh,
Real time.
Some of the best viewed streams for Friday Night Bricks are the ones with technical difficulties. Go figure. I don't know.
Are they really?
You accidentally end the stream when someone's leaving.
There's one of the early ones where I don't know. I don't remember if it was like the first one or somewhere in those first few where Hinkle was on and you couldn't hear him for the first 2 hours. I don't know. Something happened and it just wasn't.
No, there's zero. Reed, there's no reality in which I was on a stream with you for 2 hours and you're like, you didn't address it.
Ben and Mark made a new best friend when Jazzy Viking Bricks joined the team. Said she likes Lego and Animal Crossing too. Makes amazing comments all the way through. She makes them laugh, lights up the chat. Comments until the show is wrapped. Then why did Mark Ben like a total effing jerk and delete all the comments like an evil effing jerk? Mark Ben Jazzy Viking Bricks like a total effing jerk. What the F is wrong with him? That total effing jerk.
I think I just accidentally banned somebody. Jazzy Viking Bricks was banned? No. Their comments were removed? Jesus!
How do you unban somebody?
I don't know. I don't know. Crap.
How'd you do that?
I don't know.
Seriously?
What the hell just happened? Oh my god, this is terrible. This is so... How did this happen?
This is the worst thing we've done.
Yo, I don't even know how...
Or Jazzy.
And we love her.
Mark tried to impress her by choosing Series 9. She voiced her opinion, and Mark fell in line. His face lights up when she shows up. Loves every comment, bringing each one up. Then why did Mark ban her like it's total effing jerk, and delete all her comments like an equal effing jerk? Mark said why we do this like total effing jerks. Then said you not weak, you total effing jerk.
And then barf in the bad way that we.
Can you please stop saying we banter? I don't want to hear that again.
Mark and Jazzy Viking bricks like total effing jerk. What the F is wrong with him? That's total effing jerk. That's total effing jerk. That's total effing jerk. That's total effing jerk. That's
There it is.
There it was, yeah. Oh, what a great journey.
It happens.
It does it? Does it really? So, no pressure. Jazzy Viking Bricks, where have you been? We went 2 full weeks without seeing you, and we missed you wholeheartedly. No pressure. And feel free to leave us for months at a time as long as you always come back. Because we freaking love you. Anyway.
Yeah.
We didn't ban anyone these last couple weeks, so
No, it's been very disappointing.
Oh, you've been watching your keystrokes a little bit better lately.
Yeah.
Whoa, easy.
No, it's mostly my mouse movement. Kenzie Boo is here. Kenzie Boo is here for a random Friday night AFOL hangout. For Kenzie, by the way, it's not even us. On the Lego live stream, it's definitely not an Animal Crossing live stream. But Kenzie Boo is one of our Animal Crossing fans on Think Outside the Blocks on the Brickworld live stream on Brickworld Crossing, as we call it, on Wednesday nights. And Kenzie Boo is a huge fan of what are they called? Ben Beanie Boos?
Beanie Boos.
Beanie Boos.
Yeah, they're like mini beanie babies.
As an Illinois resident, we followed this. Thank you, Jesse Viking Bricks. That heals my soul. But also, don't worry about it. I'm mostly kidding, but have missed you. Kenzie Boo says yes. We appreciate her being at all of our streams. We're rating another stream, so this is someone else's stream that Ben and I have basically just like pushed to our own stream to promote them, promote us, promote everything about our community.
We like when you join because usually one of my co-hosts tends to drop stuff, so it's actually always good to join if he's here because then he's, I think the odds are in that he drops more than he doesn't drop. So it's
yeah. Hey, Matt Husband is home.
Oh, cool.
Do I have to go soon then? Probably. He probably brought dinner home. I probably have to go.
Half an hour early?
Yeah. And definitely, it's his birthday weekend, and I should get to. Also get to pulling parts for our virtual presentation tomorrow. And that should be the focus of the rest of the night. But I'm going to go ahead and leave my studio open because we're broadcasting to Brickworld right now. And we want to see where this ends up. So I'm going to leave the studio open, remove myself from the stage. But we want to follow this through to the end. Ben, I think you're in the studio, aren't you?
I could click and stream this to your audience button, but I don't know what that would do.
Then I'll just remove myself, and then when it ends, it ends. So,
All right.
want to make sure that it gets all the way through to the end. Reed, thanks for having us by. Thanks for inviting us.
No problem. No
Thank
problem, guys.
Hinkle, so good to see you.
Yes, a pleasure as always.
Yeah. Yep. Always. Agreed. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Night, Mark.
See ya.
Would want to be actually, to be honest.
That's okay.
All right, trying to remove. There.
You know when you say bye to someone and then you parked in the same parking lot and then you walk together as you say bye, see you later, and then you just walk together for another 10 minutes.
Jazzy, did Mark write the song? He wrote the lyrics. The actual performance is by our garage band. I don't know how many songs they're up to. Mark has written most of them. There's a couple that I've written as well. But of course, they're always, topical on something weird or strange that happens on the show. So, banning you, sparked the song. My daughter giving a rant about my orange spaceship sparked a song. So we've got, I don't know, probably up to close to 20 songs now. Maybe it's only 15.
Just inspired by the mood.
Yeah. So I couldn't even name all of them. They're all fun. Then we always get these, Twitch people who want to give us stupid comments, and we can't ban them. That's the problem.
I could probably. I don't know if anybody's in Twitch to delete them, but
yeah, it's super annoying.
You should put. You should add. So I used to get those a lot as well on Twitch. You should add in the viewers, the word famous. You can add them to like your block terms, and then you'll just never see them. They'll never show up.
Yeah, somebody came in last week trying to
sell viewers probably. Yeah.
No, sell artwork, and I was like, oh, we've got our own resident.
Yeah, I get those too. Those are the best. When I say, hey everybody, I'm live right now on Twitch doing art, and then I get like hi, I'm an artist. Would you be interested in hiring me for your Twitch streams? I'm like, what part of I'm going live on Twitch to make art did you not read in that post? It's like, I would like to make graphics and overlays for you. No, I make my own graphics and overlays. Thank you.
Do I have a music background too?
You back, Mark, or are you just hiding?
Oh, hiding. Yeah. Leave me out.
You're out. You're out. Okay.
I don't have a music background. The garage band does most of the work for us. It's mostly, having the ear for the lyrics and being able to. It's probably more the ability to write poetry than music, I would guess. So I don't know. That's kind of how it goes. Yeah, the songs I've written aren't nearly as fun. I've tried to write one additional one since then, but I usually end up sticking more to silly videos that we do with voiceover AI stuff.
Yeah. Silly castle crashing videos, probably.
All kinds of stuff. All kinds of silliness.
Yeah. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, we had some various advertisements that we've done that are misleading advertisements about a Lego set or idea where the person reviewing it totally missed what the set was, and it gets pretty funny. So, yeah, Mark says, "Leave me out. I'm watching Severance and eating dinner."
Leave me.
So, you gotta keep him out.
Oh, amazing. Well, Reed, I'm probably also going to take off.
Okay.
Unfortunately. But hey, you know what? A pleasure as always.
You bet.
When's the next time you're going to be giving away stuff for free?
I don't know. Definitely when we get to Brick Soaps for sure. I might even actually try to figure out a way to give some stuff out at the show, like, have people can like and subscribe or something. Maybe fill out a little card with the name and a phone number and give away some sets or something that way too.
Ooh, that's actually a great idea. If you had like a subscribe to the channel and then prove it to me, like just show me your phone and then you can enter into a raffle to win something.
try something like that. We'll see. I mean, that's kind of, I'm giving away, I'm doing a big donation to Children's. That reminds me, I got to email her, but I want to do a big donation to the Children's Hospital of Denver when I go out there. So I used to, when I did all the stuff back in the day, but when I moved here, I did the one, I've done a couple at this Children's Hospital. I did the one at for Omaha for that when I went to that show for Nebraska Brick Days. So the goal is to kind of try to keep giving away. I mean, that's kind of why it's fun to keep finding cheaper poly bags, because it's something that doesn't hit the pocketbook too heavy. I find those on sale. So,
well, hey, remember, times get tough. You got somebody in your chat who wants to buy an advent calendar.
Yeah. Well, Jazzy's also apparently a
Hinkle.
fan of Kevin Hinkle Draws. Says your artwork is amazing.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I am. If you'd like to see more, hey, I'm about to head out, but I will give this plug. Mr. Hinkle Draws on everything. I am on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Threads. Oh my goodness, literally everything. Reddit, DeviantArt, Facebook. Find me on all the places. Love to have you. I'm on everything. I'm on literally everything. It's absolutely exhausting. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Reed, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Thanks, Kevin.
Everybody else, make good decisions.
No promises. Bye, Kevin.
Bye.
Bye, Kevin. Good decisions. What is good decisions?
Who knows? Hard to say. Wonder if you could find him on MySpace.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? He's been around long enough. He might find some stuff on Brick Shelf.
Brick Shelf, mock pages. I get a email probably every other day from Photobucket telling me my account might be deleted.
I'm getting something, but it's not. I don't think it's from any of those. I'm getting some weird one, and I'm like, you know what? I don't care. Delete whatever you got. I mean, crap.
No, I'm like, I don't care. Stop showing me this, and so like set up a
I'm just
rule to get rid of it or whatever. But.
It's like I unsubscribe to like freaking 15, 20 freaking email things, and then I get 30 back. I'm like, what the frick? It's like about ready to just I don't know how you actually kill an email. I mean, I've had this email since the 90s. I'm like, crap. I don't know if I want to get rid of it, but probably I just get so much junk mail. It's like, holy hell.
It's a scam. My iPhone, they like updated the Gmail app so that it puts
luckily
puts them in different categories or something now.
Well, the phone stuff I know because I have a different area code, my phone and so I mean anything from my old area code I just ignore, So that means hopefully I've still got like Ralph's number in my phone and everything else, so that if he were to call or something, I would know who it is. But anybody else from that part of the states, they're not. They better actually know me, and they better know I got their number. They're not gonna get answered. So
yeah, looks like Victor and Brett just they just got their thing on. They're just hanging out. Oh, I saw Victor's hand.
Victor's still building.
Yeah.
Right, Ralph? You're still building there, aren't you?
Quietly or on mute or both.
Yeah.
His hand kind of just waves through every now and again.
He's playing with looks like he's got some translucent stuff in the screen there, possibly some weapon parts perhaps or something. I'm thinking. I need to make water too at some point to get up next to his stuff. So that's gonna be the next thing is I gotta work on the
water or ice.
Well, I mean, I might have some ice, but then there's water. But I mean, technically, I got that picture I showed earlier. I mean, I think I'm almost at 8.5 base plates. I think on this. I mean, I think I want to say this. I think I'm at close to 8.5 on this. So. Disco's 3.5. The Castle's 4. So 4, 7.5. I'm at 8.5. And he said he only had 9. So I mean, 2 tables will get 18 inches to cover. So I mean, it's I mean, and actually I need to ask Ralph too. I mean, I'm hopefully going to bring my 3 sheets of 30-inch by 8 feet, like that little board I had at Chicago, but I might buy another one. So we actually have 4. So it's all relatively level, I guess. But yeah, so this is what I'm working on. So I just want to get some pass down. A little bit more texturing. I mean, there probably won't be a lot, but some kind of like elevation. I was almost thinking I'd maybe try and want to run a stream through here, but I don't think I can. There's just too much stuff in here. It's kind of just it's the planning stage, just kind of trying to figure out what to do, but to make it look a little bit different. I mean, actually, we have a deadline. I think it was tonight for Chicago space requests for WISLUG, and I mean, I don't even know if I'm bringing any of Hope Castle in the context because Ralph, I think, is still undecided if he's gonna be able to make it this year. I know he wants to, but life always gets in the way. So
I believe the quote is "Life finds a way." Jeez.
So
yeah, life definitely finds ways.
But I'm doing a wide radius curve for the WISLUG train layout. So some of it, maybe the Clover or something, might end up in a corner for that at Chicago, guaranteed. And that project will start once I kind of get farther along on this one, because I finally got all our curves that I need. So I don't know. I mean, I don't want to request space and then be like, well, crap. Because I mean, I haven't heard from Michael Fredericks either. So I mean, it might be something where I might just wait and ask for space on my own based on what's going on and everything. So
fair enough. I still have to get all my stuff sorted out.
Yeah, I mean because there's not its own. I mean, the tasks and some of the buildings would be different. I mean, the disco would be the same as what it was last year, with the exception it wouldn't be as tall. The center section, I don't know if there'd be enough changes to really make it worthwhile to bring it. Unless it's going with something else like Ralph or Michael, if there's other stuff going along with it, then I could bring it and make it work. But because then it'll be part of something bigger. So we'll see.
Nobody asked this, but I just need to know. What is the best autumnal Lego color?
For what?
For like fall colored trees. Is it bright light orange? Is it red? Is it dark orange, dark red?
I think a lot of people mix them.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find that one thing.
I like the dark orange. That would be my choice.
Jazzy says yellow.
Okay. All right.
I wonder if I had any pictures of Amanda's corner from the train show, because she had a bunch of trees on her corner. Oh, so she actually has. So she's got all different colors. So she's got some mixed red and orange, some orange and yellow, some orange. So she's got a little bit of everything there for hers. That's probably what my corner is going to look like, kind of, but with like ice on the outer edge. So, and then some kind of a castle type thing in the center there is what I'm thinking. Probably all.
You're still into castle, Reed? You haven't figured out that that's the lamest of the themes?
Yeah, no. I do have some space stuff. I do have, I have some space stuff I could do. I have some of that Galaxy or that was it the Alien Conquest stuff. I think I have that blue. I have a built blue rover, and then I think I have one sealed still from that. I think it was that series, Alien Conquest stuff, and then I have a couple of the Galaxy Explorers.
Oh yeah, everybody needs some of that.
Yeah, huh?
Oh, everybody needs some Galaxy.
Yeah, so I got a couple. I built one, and then I bought a couple extras. Maybe they went on sale or something. So it's kind of those things where, yeah. I mean, I have a little bit of it. I mean, I've used some of the '80s space stuff from my childhood in some of the early train shows we did, and I think some of that stuff might still be together. But I haven't done too much. Some point I'll probably try and build some kind of a layout, kind of like what a couple people have been doing. There's somebody who's been doing a lot of updates. Somebody just bought or just rented or leased a room to do her stuff. I can't. I'm having a brain for it right now. It's a Friday night. It's getting late too. For Bricks and Giggles, she's doing some kind of a vintage layout type thing. So she got some space that she's using for that. And I stumbled across some of Brixie's videos too of his space. So it's kind of nice. Nice to have that kind of space to do stuff in. Oh, Jazzy says she always wanted that space monorail set. Actually, one of our guys in Colorado is actually 3D printing monorail track for some stuff he's working on. So, I mean, that's pretty much the way to get stuff these days. 3D printing is getting big. Oh, look at that. I've actually completely taken apart 2 roof sections. Oh, I got a big bag of Lego clear. Or in my mind, oh, what just happened there? My mouse just did something.
Well, there's a huge surprise.
Look at all that. Look at all that beautiful clear. Uh-huh. It's my Lego addiction, my Lego drug of choice. Look at that. Look at that bag. This is one of those huge bags. So this is, I mean, the gallon bags hold about 5,000. There's probably 10,000.
Never flies.
Huh? Go for a drive with this. I should put this, just lay it in the middle, but just in the back.
I said,
in the
this
back.
is why Reed never flies.
All that fun stuff. Oh, actually, was that the last roof section? I get to take apart one of these now? One of these whole levels? Ooh. Take all these tiles off first. I get to kill a brick separator. Yes. Bag of money. Well, considering I probably didn't spend the 10 cents a piece like it is now, or 8 cents, I mean, yeah, it probably would be. The bag of ice bears is worth a heck of a lot more than these plates, I'll tell you that, though.
At least it's not all brittle brown.
Yeah.
It's not every single one of them cracks as you take it off.
Oh, thank God. I mean, well, I don't know what the new stuff. I ordered 200 through Lug Bulk of the new clear. I want to see what it looks like. See how it compares this older stuff.
What are you saying?
Oh yeah, see this crazy guy's building with brittle brown.
Yeah, well, take it apart. Send me all your dead bricks.
Are you saying?
Yeah, good choice. Some of that looks like old brown though, so it's not going to.
Yeah, the old brown might be okay. All right.
But dark red, dark brown, and dark reddish brown. They are.
I mean, I have a lot of those wood panels too, because I should have said it. I should have showed it while Hinkle was on. Hinkle had done that Western thing for his school, his art final. He did Aces Wild, the Tale of William Tell, and he did a stop motion, and he had a Western town. And so I was buying. I always like Western too, so I was buying a bunch of those brown panel pieces and stuff, hoping to do something, help him build some buildings for the other movie he was maybe going to make. But yeah, because they actually had the Palisade bricks in brown on the pick-a-brick wall for the longest time. When I was out in Colorado, they had the 1x4s and the 1x2s. It looks like it's coming along, Ralph. Looking good. You working on water?
Here, hang on.
Ooh. Oh, you're working on, like you're from transition from water to beach. Nice. Looks good. Yeah, I think I'm going to take my trenches. I think I'm going to try and enclose them. I like the trees. Might try and enclose some of my trenches, perhaps, maybe. Cover them up into like a big snow pile, perhaps. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Oh, there was the camera.
That's what I get for moving it.
I know. You know, if you'd been lucky, you would have smacked the dog in the head and been like, "Oh, I'm out of here. I'm getting away from this stuff that might make Dad even more mad at me."
No, they went off to bed.
Oh. They got tired of waiting on you. That happens.
Pretty much.
They should know. They should start to learn Friday night's not the night that Dad's going to help. But, you know, hey, rest of the weekend, you know, that's another story. So, Ben, what are you working on tonight? I don't know if I ever asked you.
Right now, I'm making triangles.
Oh, those triangles, like the bases for your stuff?
Yeah, the triangles to fit in between the hexagons when they change sizes. They're a little complicated. So, like, here's one of the triangles that's partly built. But eventually, they'll look like this one. Here's what the finished triangle shape looks like. So I'm producing about 20 of them right now to start being able to fill in my layout for the missing triangle pieces.
So everything
I've got all kinds of them in different states of finishedness. So here's one that doesn't have the
So is that all
yet? All this stuff.
So is that to mix them all together so they kind of everything kind of is all, you know, kind of grouped together so it
fills in the gaps when I switch from smaller hexagons up to bigger ones.
So be able to create a whole scene with different MOCs just with transition.
That's the idea. We'll see how it goes. But after I have these done, then I can put a bunch of these black bricks away and make space for building the next thing. So
Yeah, the only time I get to put away my colored bricks is when I'm done building the inside of Mills plates. Then I can put that stuff away.
And it looks like I'm probably only going to be able to finish about, I don't know, 9 of the 20.
Oh, you need 20.
Need a couple more pieces. A couple pieces in particular that I need more of that I don't have. So I've just put in a pick a brick order.
What do you think of those? What do you think of that translucent masonry brick there?
I don't know. That's interesting.
Cost me a pretty penny to get those.
Were they actually in a set?
No, those were made by one of the members of TwinLUG. He actually had a CNC machine or something, and he actually engraved, cut all the patterns in there. So yeah, he did that many eons ago. So
he just took a regular 1x2 and put it in the machine and cut the pattern in it.
Yep, I sent him translucent clear, translucent black, translucent purple, and he made masonry on all that stuff. Yeah, so
now they're no longer translucent black. Now they're translucent brown.
Now they're translucent masonry. Yep.
Translucent masonry brown. So they're really different.
So he did a bunch of that. He did some big panels like that too and stuff. So it's cool. It was back when I worked for Lego, and so I think I traded some sets for those parts. So you put my discount to good use. Some of the little stuff that didn't end up in my collection. But
probably stuff that's worth a fortune now.
Yeah, it was worth it. I mean, definitely with the amount of time it took for the amount of parts I did. I mean, definitely was definitely valued probably $400 or $500 worth of stuff. So, but it's cool, something unique. I mean, they end up in different places. Like that was just part of a door. So this was a base level, like at Chicago last year. This was one of the bases that supported one of the smaller towers that supported the upper area, that upper level. And so I don't need these anymore because I don't plan to ever go back to that again. if I do it, I'll just build some kind of a custom board that I can just drill a hole and have the tower go through it. But I think generally each one of these holds about, I think it's like 2,500 or so parts. So. I think I haven't really counted. I don't think I've counted in a while. The original tower, the original 4 levels never got taken apart when I took apart the last castle. So
You're gonna have to wait 6 months for Pick-a-Brick to have all the translucent arches in it.
yeah, I mean that would be well. When that happens, that'll be nice. If that happens, that'd be good. So actually, I had this open. I don't know if they had actually freed their characters yet or not. It's hard to tell. If they're still fighting, I don't know. But oh, fun. So is that brick convention the next show you've got, or do you have something?
Yep.
And
Yeah,
when
and
is-
I've never been able to go because it's always been the same weekend as Brick World Milwaukee.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Then you're probably right. Then that's
If you're
probably
choosing, then I'm going to Brick World Milwaukee.
Oh,
This year I don't have a choice.
I wonder if Ralph dropped or if he was leaving or what. He dropped. I don't know. I wonder if his. We'll see, I guess. But yeah.
So we'll see. I'll probably have to take more than one trip. It's a suburb of the Twin Cities, so it's not like a ridiculously long drive. But I'll have to drive back and forth to it. Probably a couple times if I'm going to take 10 days.
This was going to be a very special level because this was one that was actually supposed to have. This was going to be an outer ring at one point. This was going to be an outer ring with another wall, like you've seen that castle I'd set. This was going to be another ring that I was going to have built at one point, and then just kind of that never manifested into anything. And I'm like, oh, okay. So this was actually a very special bottom level at one point, but yeah, I was like, yeah, I remember that. I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. I was going to try it, and it didn't work. I think we lost Ralph. I wonder how the Chaos Crew is faring. I can't tell by just watching. So we might have lost Ralph. Brett's got to be probably getting ready to go to bed here soon, I'm guessing. Right, Brett? Perhaps? I don't know.
It's getting that way, Reed. It's nearly 4 a.m. here, don't forget.
Yeah, I forget. I'm guessing Ralph must have exited on purpose, I guess. So must have. Either he kicked his feet and kicked out the power cord, one of the two.
Exit stage left. Bail.
Well. Maybe we'll cut it at the 3-hour mark. We'll see.
I think that's good. I think it's been a good stream.
Except for all the parts where Reed was in it.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
I can't remedy that problem. I'm sorry. That's.
Yeah.
Now we get to play our ending music and see how much confusion that adds to the beautiful Brick World channel. Oh well.
Yeah, it's actually really funny that it.
Yeah, Mr. Hinkle on. We give you some dating advice, Reed.
Huh?
You know.
No,
I
Hinkle
said
should
we
be
had
gone.
Mr. Hinkle on. We gave you
No.
some dating advice. I persisted to try and get the advent calendar like always.
Yeah. Another unsuccessful venture. Yeah, it happens.
So we learned that Breed is too poor to sell it to you. So complicated.
Yep, that's my new motto. Too poor and too crazy.
He's a complex man.
You know it.
It's a complex man or a man with a complex. I don't remember which one it is.
Man with a complex of some kind. You're right. Yeah. It's a complex. So
Maybe Reed needs a song about him.
I just need to sell myself. Maybe that'd work better. Man, I'm trying to sell the wrong thing. I should just be selling me.
Yeah, that's what you've been doing wrong. When you go into work next, serenade, sing just one cornetto to her.
No, unfortunately, I can't. I'm in at the store where she works, so that might get me banned to the point where I only get to do my job. So I gotta be real careful there. So, no.
I bet you get the whole office's attention. Huh?
Moon hits your eye like a big.
Yeah, night, Jazzy. Have a good night. Jazzy's heading out. We're gonna probably end our stream here anyway shortly. So
we're getting to the part of the show where I start singing. That's trouble.
Oh my gosh, singing! Oh, that could be crazy. Then I might have to just play some copyrighted music and just have YouTube end the stream. Then I'll be like, oh, look at that. Between Ben singing and my, copyrighted music tracks, oops. But I am getting tired, so it does kind of make sense. Didn't have any of the caffeinated beverage to keep me awake.
Did you need any ice cream today, Mama Castle?
No ice cream. No ice cream. No.
Man,
She never came down asking about ice cream. She asked about other things, but not ice cream. So.
She's slacking to the read.
Now let's see what do we got for ending stream, ending videos. I gotta do some new videos, I think. New videos are needed. Oh, here we go.